I just wanna chill and twist the lie, catch stunts in my 745. You drive me crazy, shorty. I need to see you and feel you next to me. I provide everything you need, and I like your smile. I don't wanna see you cry. Got some questions that I gotta ask, and I hope you can come up with the answers, babe. Girl, hey, it's easy to love me now. Hey, would you love me if I was down and out? Would you still have love for me? Girl, it's easy to love me now. Now, would you love me if I was down and out? Would you still have love for me? If I fell off tomorrow, would you still love me? If I didn't smell so good, would you still hug me? If I got locked up and sentenced to a quarter century, could I count on you to be there to support me mentally? If I went back to a hoopty from a Benz, would you poof and disappear like some of my friends? If I was hit and I was hurt, would you be by my side? If it was time to put in work, would you be down to ride? I get out and peel a brother cap, chill and dry. I'm asking questions to find out how you feel inside. If I ain't rap cause I flip burgers at Burger King, would you be ashamed to tell your friends you're feeling me? In the bed, if I use my tongue, would you like that? If I wrote you a love letter, would you write back? Now we could have a little drink, you know, a nightcap, and we could go do what you like. I know you like that. Girl, it's easy to love me now. Oh, now, would you love me if I was down and out? Would you still have love for me? Girl, it's easy to love me now. Woo. Would you love me if I was down and out? Would you still have love for me? Now would you leave me if your father found out I was thugging? Do you believe me when I tell you you the one I'm loving? Are you mad cause I'm asking you 21 questions? Are you my soulmate? Cause if so, girl, you a blessing. Do you trust me enough to tell me your dreams? I'm staring at you trying to figure how you got in them jeans. If I was down, would you say things to make me smile? I'll treat you how you wanna be treated, just teach me how. If I was with some other chick and someone happened to see, and when you asked me about it, I said it wasn't me, would you believe me or up and leave me? How deep is our bond if that's all it takes for you to be gone? We only humans, girl, we make mistakes to make it up, I'll do whatever it takes. I love you like a fat kid love cake. You know my style, I say anything to make you smile. Girl, hey, it's easy to love me now. Oh no, would you love me if I was down and out? Would you still have love for me? Girl, it's easy to love me now. Oh, would you love me if I was down and out? Would you still have love for me, girl? Could you love me in a Bentley? Could you love me on a bus? I'll ask 21 questions, and they all about us. Could you love me in a Bentley? Could you love me on a bus? I'll ask 21 questions, and they all about us.
Welcome once again. It's Wednesday. It's King's Court. Welcome, everybody. I can't believe this. This is my favorite day of the week. Wednesday used to be not favorite day. Look, I'm stuttering over my own words. I'm so excited to be with y'all here tonight, man. I love doing this. It's so crazy because during the week, you hit Monday and you're like, oh man, it's another work week, and you're supposed to like build to Friday, the weekend. Yeah, it's the weekend. Let's go DJ. Let's go have a good time. Well, my circadian rhythm or whatever you want to call it is so screwed up now because I look forward to Wednesdays. So I'm like down on Monday. I'm riding this huge high to Wednesday, and then I'm down again for Thursday because I got to get through the rest of the work week. But I love you guys. Thank y'all for being here. What's up? What's up, everybody? It's King's Court. It's season 2. It's MIGA. We're making YouTube great again. Look at this. Love you guys for being early. There it is. There's my true feelings. I hope you guys know I'm not lying. Look at all these magnificent people in the chat, man. You guys just make my day. I'm telling you, I I love doing this. I love coming out here and hanging out with my best friends. And man, another great show tonight, man. King's Court Season 2 is off to a hell of a start. Tonight, we've got the man, Nate Acosta, on here in the second hour. I cannot wait to chop it up with him. I got a lot of good questions for him. And man, if you don't know of this guy, first of all, what are you even doing? Get it together. Go find this guy in social media. Make sure you are subscribing to his channel. Make sure you're subscribing to, his Instagram, because this dude drops bombs. I'm telling you, he drops bombs. So I can't wait to ask him about all that, Let's say hi to these people in the chat. We got Kelly King from the bedroom. We got J-Tech in the house saying MIGA. We got Expert Island in here. What's up, Robin? Thank you for joining tonight. Everybody hit that like button. Make sure that like button is popping. Make sure that like button is sore after tonight, all right? Make sure it's happening. Who else we got in here? DJ Vel. What's up, DJ Vel? Thank you for joining tonight, my brother. Let's see. Who else? We got Scott Pruitt in here. What's up, Scott? Thank you for joining tonight, my man. My man, he's a jury member from season 1. Great guy. He's always in here. Thank you for your support. Much love. Keep scrolling. G Kenny, you made it, my man. G Kenny finally made it here at 7 o'clock. He's not here at 8:50, 10 minutes before I close out. Welcome in, G Kenny. Thanks for joining tonight, man. I hope you enjoy the show. Man, like I said, it's an action-packed show tonight, so I hope you're ready, man. I hope you got your seatbelt buckled and you got your tray table in the upright position, because we're blasting off, baby. We are blasting off. Now, unfortunately, I do got to tell you guys, next week is spring break here in the H. So me and the kids and the beautiful wife, Kelly King, we are going to be celebrating in spring break. My kids have been doing amazing in school, so we're rewarding them with a trip to California, and we're going to be going to Disney and MGM Studios. And if y'all don't know, if y'all follow Nate Acosta, he actually just got back from doing that same exact trip. So I want to talk to him about that as well tonight. That'll be fun to get his opinion on, how things are going there at Disneyland. Yeah, Disneyland. I've been to Disney World a couple of times already, but this time we're heading out to Cali. So that should be fun. Let's see. Who else do we got in here tonight? We got, keep scrolling. Surreal Sound Entertainment. What up? Thank you for joining. I don't think I've talked to you before. Let me know where you're from. What kind of DJ are you? And yeah, man, thank you for joining here tonight. Ziggy's in the house. Thank you for joining tonight, brother. Uno Nice is here. Nate Acosta's here in the chat already. What up? Let's get a cheer. My man. This is my 15th episode of King's Court, and he's only the second guest to arrive at the beginning of the show. So I salute you for that, my brother. I salute you. I hope I keep you entertained this first hour. Let's see who else is in here. DJ Bars in the chat. What up? Let's go. I'm ready for an Instagram masterclass. That's right, man. That's right. We're going to get a lot of good tips here tonight, guys. I hope you guys are ready. This show is so packed full of information, guys. I hope you guys are ready for this, because I'm telling you, you guys are going to need to break out your notepads. You see these? You bust one of these out. I'm telling you, get your pen ready and start taking notes, because we got a lot of incredible information coming out here tonight. Metro NYC's in the house. What up, Metro? Thank you. G Kenny, hit that like button, my man. Getting some things handled. Think I'm going to order my first column array speaker. Nope, it's not Exciton. Nope, not RCF. Nope, not Maui. All right, Uno, you keeping us guessing, huh? That's a lot of brands that you crossed off the list. So, is it one of those EVs? Could it be one of the EVs? All right, let's go. All right, so we got through the chat. Let's see. I got my coloring book and notepad ready. John's ready, guys. Are y'all ready? Hit that like button. Let me see it. Let me make sure everybody's ready. Hit that like button for me. All right. Make sure y'all answer the poll, because that's one of the things we're going to be going over tonight. Do y'all consider me an influencer? So last week, of course, we had the whole Exciton Hissy Gate. That was the big thing last week, right? We went over all that. And this week it's influencer action. That's hit all the social medias again. All the guys are talking about it. I'll be bringing that up here in a few minutes. Like you all guys always know, I always talk about what I did in the previous weekend. Y'all let me know in the chat. How did y'all do this past weekend? How were y'all events? And, did you guys have any good events happen? Unfortunately, I did not do an event. I don't have my first wedding until March 28th. So I got a couple more weeks until I'm back in the saddle. Maybe something will come up, but definitely not this weekend or next weekend because I'll be in California. So, So anyways, there wasn't a whole lot as far as my life goes with DJing. So there wasn't a bunch for me to show you guys. I did pick up a few new items, nothing exciting. I got some covers for the new speakers I bought, which I haven't reviewed yet on my channel. And I also got a new case, like a soft case for the Rain 4. The Rain 4 is the controller I like to bring out to my to my like backyard parties and stuff like that. I like to bring that thing out because the Performer is in my giant DJ booth that I take to weddings. And so I was missing like the stuff I was doing on the Performer. So I got a Rain 4. I found one for like $900 on Facebook Marketplace. So I got a Rain 4 to take to my mobile events. So I got a soft case for it because I had it in one of those big ass flight cases. And that thing was so damn heavy. It's like, man. All right. DJ Bar says he's got a question for Nate. That's incredible. So yeah, when we get to the second hour, make sure you guys, if you have any questions, and throw them in the chat. I will try to get to them as much as I can. Again, there is a super chat button there. If you want to make sure your question or whatever it is you're saying is highlighted and I'll see it for sure, hit that super chat button. It's not required by any means. Just throwing that out there. It does help the channel. And yeah, I was going to say it helps like keep me motivated, but you guys know, man, I'm motivated to do this shit. Like this is what I live for. Wednesday nights, this is what I live for. So one little bit of, what do you want to call it? One little bit of, why am I losing my words? I can't talk tonight. I don't know what's going on. But anyways, one little bit of exciting news. We are promoting another person to a moderator on the stream. Last week, we promoted Kevin Sounds. I haven't seen him in the chat yet, but that's all right. We got J-Tech in the house. So J-Tech was a day one. Well, guess what? Today, we are promoting my beautiful, amazing, intelligent wife, Kelly King, to a moderator because she's always in the chat chopping it up with you guys. And I told her the other day, I was like, I really appreciate how you interact with everybody in my chat. And she's not even that much into DJing, but she just finds this, fun. And I really appreciate her doing that. So guess what? She is becoming a moderator. Everybody give it up for Kelly King in the chat. Tell her congrats. Whether she likes it or whether she wants it or not. No, I did ask her. She did say she did want to do it. So, yeah, man, I'm so blessed and lucky to have an amazing, supportive wife. I hope all you guys out there do too. It really makes our job and our life so much better. When you find that person that just makes you a better person. So let's go back to this chat a little bit. Again, to the influencer thing. Robin, you're an influencer with your Amazon links. Yeah, so we're going to be talking about that here tonight. What makes you an influencer? What doesn't make you an influencer? And what my opinion on it is. We'll also ask Nate on his opinions on that subject. Let's see. EV is already starting to permanently lower their prices on speakers. Here, let's go to our chat screen. There we go. Really? They're lowering their speakers. I did not notice that. So let me know, J-Tech, how much did they lower them? DJ Vell says, I wonder why. Robin says lower tariffs. That's probably right. Let's see. Keep on. All right. What's up? Everybody saying hello in the chat. John's here. He probably J-Tech, my man. This guy's got jokes here tonight, man. So I told Aaron on his stream earlier today, his volume was really low. And of course, J-Tech chimes in and says, no, your volume is perfect, Aaron. Don't listen to the guy who promotes the hissy gate on his speakers. It was actually pretty funny. I really laughed out loud on that one. And of course, John says he wants to see my muscles after my workout today. That's a little gay, but it's all good. And J-Tech says he probably worked on sit-ups. Well, all right, man. All right. That one hurts a little bit, but I get it. I do need to work on some sit-ups. Hey, man, I'm 44 with three kids technically. And, this is what happens, right? We fully embraced our dad bod, but I'm back in the gym. I did legs today. So there was no sit-ups, but I can barely walk. I can barely sit down on the toilet if you were interested. So yeah, man, it was fun. It's been a fun day. It was a fun day. So, all right, gotta say, I do love the AI intro music. I need a playlist of this stuff. Hell yeah, brother. Hell yeah. Season 1 was Ice Ice Baby. This season we got 21 questions. And I already have something lined up for season 3. So we're rocking and rolling, baby. 26 people in here. Hit that like button. Thank y'all so much for joining tonight, man. Again, it warms my heart knowing you guys come here every Wednesday to listen to me. I really appreciate it. I love it. I'm finally early, working and lurking. My man. Thank you for being here tonight. All righty, let's see. John feels the love. That's good. It's good, man. I'm glad you're feeling the love, man. We got a great community here. It's a great chat every Wednesday night. And man, I love it. Hashtag MIGA, baby. Hashtag MIGA. We are making YouTube great again. Kelly needs a crash course on TikTok. What do you mean? I thought you were a pro. You be streaming that thing like crazy. DJ Metro's got his notebook ready. Nice. Yes, I'm with Bar. Need an Instagram masterclass. Amen. So do I. I'll go look at my Instagram, man. I don't know. Like, that's what I want to ask Nate. Like, what are the important things to post there? Because I normally just post a picture of me with my couples at the end of a wedding. And if they allow me, if they do like a little, sometimes I ask them, hey, how was the wedding? And I videotape or video record it, on my phone. And then I'll post that as well if they say if they're cool with it. Let's see. Notes, take them notes. Amen. Let's go. Haha. All right. What else we got here? I have a question. Oh, yeah. We went over that. We're going back to Cali, baby. Except we've never been there. So we're going to Cali for the first time. Quiet up here in Rhode Island. All right. Well, that's good. At least you're not 10 foot deep in snow like some of the New Yorkers out there. My favorite guy, Bar, is here. Hell yeah. He's in the chat, man. I'm so honored and excited. He was the season 1 finale. I've already booked my season 2 finale, so you guys are going to have to wait for that. But episode 12 of season 2 will be the season 2 finale. And right now we're on episode 3. So we got a ways to go, but I'm still bringing the heat, baby. Nate Acosta, he could have been my season 2 finale. You know how that is. But, I couldn't wait. I couldn't wait any longer. I had to get him on. So, let's see. My son says you're going to talk about the drone. Oh, yeah. So I did pick up. That's another thing I picked up for our DJ business, kind of. It's also a family thing. I want to take it on our vacation this week. But I picked up the DJI Neo 2. So it's a really small, compact drone, and it's so cool that you just let it go out of your hand. It has different programs. So guys, check it out on YouTube if you're looking for something like this. The drone is awesome. You can literally like click different things on your cell phone, and it'll follow you. And man, I should have posted the videos on here. Well, anyways, I didn't post those in the thing, but in the place where I normally put it, so I can show you guys the videos. But I can pull them up if you guys want. Put it in the chat if you really want to see it. But I had a video of it following my son while he was running around the backyard. And then and it also has like a setting where it'll fly up in the air and do a circle around you. It makes some really cool shots. So I can't wait to use that thing in my future YouTube videos. And man, it's going to be a fun toy. Uno Nice. No, I don't think you're an influencer. That's not the word I would use. You're a person who is passionate about music, audio equipment, and you love sharing your stuff with us. Thank you, man. Thank you. That really means a lot. That's about what I'm going to get to. That's for sure. And we love it. Thanks. Keep up the great work. Thank you, man. Thank you. Kelly says she finally made it. She made it out of the bedroom. Oh, that's hilarious. So John Devine, well deserved. Everybody giving her props. I think this is my first time to catch it live. Had to come support. Thank you, Bar, man. I really appreciate you, brother. Thank you, man. You're a huge inspiration. And man, it was such an honor to have you on season 1, man. It really was. All right. Let's see. Respect. Let's keep scrolling. How is she not there from day 1? Because, dude, to be honest, in day 1, she didn't know what I was doing out here. And like, she really, she's not into DJing, to be honest. So to have her support, it's kind of crazy because, it's like, she's really loving what I'm doing. And that means that what I'm doing can resonate with more than just DJs. Now, I know most of my audience here is DJs, but, I want to try to be entertaining as possible so that, even you guys, like if y'all are watching and your wife's watching, they're not bored as well. Like they can at least sit there with you and not be like, oh my God, here's another stupid DJ on YouTube. So anyways, Alex Miles in the house. What's up, Alex? I don't know if I've talked to you before. Let me know where you're from. What kind of DJ are you? Let's see. All right. I can say I witnessed it. Not all EV speakers, LOL. I benched 235. All right, Smiley. What's up, man? You want to bust in a workout? Let's go. Let's go, brother. The gym part, not the toilet part. Yeah, squats will do that, man. My legs are so shaky right now. They feel like jello, bro. And that just means in like 2 days, I'm not even going to be able to walk. Hashtag Micah, JTM. Thank you, man. Thank you for joining tonight. Chris Mix in the house. What up? Callie in the house. I just started following your show and I love it. Thank you, man. Thank you, man. Thank you for being here. J-Tech with the $2 super chat. It's all love, brother. You look good. Thank you, man. I appreciate you, my brother. I appreciate you. Thank you. Danny D, what up? Greetings from Fort Worth. All right, we got another Fort Worther in the house. I think Nate's in Dallas, maybe Fort Worth. We'll be asking him, catching up. So yeah, I wonder if he knows you or if you know him. And I know he's built quite the community up there. That's another thing I want to ask him here tonight. How did he manage to build such an incredible community in the Dallas area? Anyways, I don't want to ruin all my questions before we get to him. So yeah, we'll save that. Gonna play with my rain for a little bit. I'll be back. All right, Uno. I respect that. Bro, hate that I'm late, but I'm here. All right, Kevin's in the house. Our moderator's here. Thank you, Kevin, my man. Thank you for being here. Uh-oh, Kelly is a moderator. Behave yourself. Yeah, Kevin, she's got the reins, brother. She's got the reins. All righty. Honestly, I want to get more involved in the live DJ community. Well, thanks, dude. Yeah, man. Well, this is how you do it, man. You interact with us and man, if you're crazy enough, start your own podcast, man, your own live stream. If I can do it, anybody can do it. Just go back to season 1 and watch all the mistakes I made so you don't make those mistakes. And I'm telling you, brother, you can do it. Music by Rami. Yo, what up? Thanks for joining, my brother. I don't think I've talked to you before. Let me know where you're at and what kind of DJ you do, what kind of events you like doing. Alex Miles, Philly, progressive house and techno. Badass, my man. Sick, mostly, but got into weddings the last few years. That's cool, man. So do you do like techno and like progressive house weddings, or are you playing the traditional stuff? Because again, another question I'm going to ask Nate here tonight. How do I break into a different market? But again, we're saving that. Save it. Yeah, my legs was like a couple of weeks ago. 2026 is all about getting in shape. Hell yeah, man. Hell yeah. So let's do this. All right, man. So let's get into this. Let's get into our topics for tonight. Let me hit my screen share. And we are going to get into my topics. So first off, we got to do a little congratulations. Congratulations. Why? Why might you ask? Because the man, the myth, the legend. Y'all know who I'm talking about. Who is it? Say what? Who? Say what? My man, Nick Spinelli is coming back to live streaming tomorrow. Everybody needs to be there on his show, man. Nick Spinelli's show is back. It's his birthday, apparently. So we're gonna be telling him happy birthday. And he's so close to 100,000 subscribers on YouTube. Incredible milestone, man. Incredible milestone. Now, everybody knows I like to bust Nick Spinelli's balls a little bit. Whether he knows it or not, I don't know. I don't know if he's ever watched this show, but he knows that, I've done some videos on him and things like that. So anyways, I do want to say congrats. He totally earned it. The man knows how to work it, man. He knows how to work social media. He knows he's a fucking amazing DJ. So my hat's off to Nick Spinelli, even though I do like to joke around, he's a big dog, right? So we got to do what we got to do, to get our name out there. So anyways, I hope he doesn't take it personally. I know that he likes to bust balls as well. So hopefully in the future, I'll have him on the show. We'll see. I haven't officially invited him yet just because I'm trying to work my way up there in my eyes anyway. But yeah, maybe I should though. Because I threw it out to DJ Bar and he popped on. So, maybe I just got to grab my own nuts and try to, man up a little bit. and maybe he'll be on the show. So anyways, I just want to say congratulations to him for hitting that milestone, because that is not easy to do. Obviously, that is a hell of a hard thing to do, especially on YouTube. But he's killing it on not only YouTube, he's killing it on Instagram, TikTok, all that stuff, man. So if y'all ever need some inspiration, check out his pages. And, again, keep in mind, he's like me. He doesn't have a filter. He started the no filter DJ community. So you can't be thin skinned, if you know what I mean. All right. So now that that's done, we're going to go over here to the no filter community. And of course, now we're going to break his balls a little bit. I glaze him first, then we break some balls. So he posted this in the no filter DJ community. He said, "Hey DJs, I'm doing some research. Is there anything within our industry that deserves to be called out?" Oh boy. So where do I start with this, right? What is grinding your gears at the moment besides all these Exciton speaker reviews? So I'll give him that, right? Let me get a drink. I'll give him that. The Exciton thing really kind of went crazy. It went out of control, honestly. But, when something comes into our industry and disrupts, I think it's a good thing. Like you guys said, if EVs dropping their prices, that's amazing, because that's what we're complaining about, man. These people building speakers and trying to charge $3,500 for a speaker. It's just a damn speaker. Like, come on, guys. Like, so, I mean, do you really need that much? Anyway, but what I thought was awesome was reading all these comments. I mean, if you guys want some real comedy, go down and read all these comments, because it's everyone complaining about everything they hate in the DJ world. And, and it's really funny. Like, look at this. Yes, assholes like this. And there's a huge text down here. I mean, there's just so many things on here. Like, I mean, where do you really start? I think DJs are one of the biggest. That's one thing that should be on here, like, is how much DJs whine and complain. Here we go. Matthew Brula, the effing whining. This is the best job in the world, and most would give their left nut to be able to do what we do. Criminally fun and pays very well. My man, Matthew Brula, let's give him a shout out, because that's exactly how I feel. To be honest, we have an amazing job, and, it's just funny that it seems on social media, everyone just can't wait to talk shit and tear each other down. Now, I fully admit what I'm doing on this podcast sometimes may seem that way. I hope it doesn't come off that way. I'm trying to be funny and entertaining and all that stuff. So I say everything I say with love. And again, when I do bust these people's balls like I'm about to do here in a second, I do this with love. It's not that I respect everybody on this platform. And, that being said, it's just, let's get to the influencer talk, because again, that's like been a big contention in the DJ world this week. And that's some of the shit like that's on this post, right? Is all these people who think they're influencers and selling us speakers and blah, blah, blah. And so I did want to bring that up as well, because we had our man, let me close this, and we had our man, Brian S. Red here. Let's see. Why is it not showing up on the screen share now? Oh, crap. It looks like it froze on the screen share because you guys are still seeing the Facebook page. All right, let me get over here, screen capture, and see if I can fix this real fast. Properties. Window, display. There we go. There we go. All right. So my man, Brian S. Red here, he made a long video. I'm not going to play this whole video because, again, I only have, 30 more minutes, but you guys can watch it if you want to. And, he had some valid points in here. And again, if you go and read all these comments, it's another, everybody giving their opinion and this and that. And, my opinion, there's some guys in here like DJ Martini Midwest, always wanted to collaborate, but never got responses from DJs. Hopefully someday we can build a more sharing DJ community. Now, my experience is different, I guess, from everyone else's experience. I've started this podcast and I literally was 3 episodes in and I started asking people to join the show because I wanted to, chat it up with you guys. And I've had nothing but people like, being nice and wanting to come on the show and, not one person has said, oh, you only have 1,000 subscribers, bro. Like, hell no. Like, you know what I mean? Like, because people could say that. And I would be like, all right, I understand. Maybe when I got 10,000, I'll ask you again. It wouldn't like hurt my feelings, to be honest. Like, when somebody has 100,000, subscribers or whatever, I can see where they would kind of be like, yo, man, you got 1,000. Like, I get it. I totally get it. And wouldn't hurt my feelings. So I always put that in the emails when I send them out, to ask people. But anyways, haven't experienced that. So to be honest, I think like the DJ community right now is totally out there to support each other. Now, again, like I said, we do bust each other's balls. We do rip on each other here and there. At least I do anyway. But again, I think it's all in fun and games. You should know when you go on the internet, like I know when I go on the internet, that somebody might say in the comments, I need to do more sit-ups. I get it, I get it. Somebody might say, I don't like the way you do this or the way you do that. And that's fine. It's totally cool. Like that's part of being on the internet. It doesn't bother me at all. But I just feel like a lot of people maybe have thin skin or maybe they have big egos. I don't know. It's one or the other. But moving on along, Nick did ask, what are some things that bother us in the DJ industry and whether or not we feel like we're an influencer? So one of the things I did want to mention is that, again, Buddy did a podcast and it's weird. He titled this How to Build a DJ Business Using Social Media, but the entire podcast was them just talking about being an influencer. And so he asked each one of these guys on the podcast, do you think you're an influencer? And all 6 of them at the top said, no, I don't want to be an influencer. I don't want anybody to think I'm an influencer. I don't want any. It was kind of odd to see how nervous it made all these guys. And then, of course, the guy at the bottom, Mr. Solstice, he claimed himself King Solstice in this episode. I'm sure he saw my last week's episode where I kind of rizzed him a little bit. By the way, guys, I did reach out to Solstice. I sent him an email. I invited him on the show. He hasn't responded so far. So the invitation is there. I would love for him to be on the show and be able to, say whatever he feels. He thinks the Exoton speakers suck ass, and that's fine. I don't. But again, I don't think they're the best speakers ever made. But I think it would make for a great YouTube conversation. I think you guys would love it in the chat. So I told him, please come on the show. As long as we don't attack each other personally, I'm totally cool with, you can say whatever you want to say. And if you guys really want to hear some drama, if y'all really want to hear some shit, y'all can go on this podcast and watch. Let's see, it's right here, 5210. Y'all put in the chat. Do y'all want me to play this? It's about 3 or 4 minutes where he goes off. He does mention some names and he does talk a lot of shit. So that's up to you guys. If you guys want to hear it, I'll play it, but otherwise we'll just skip it and you can just hear what I am here to say. But yeah, he does. He is known for, not holding his tongue, and he just blurts out whatever he thinks he feels. And like I said, it makes for great YouTube conversation. It'd be great on this podcast, but I don't know if he would join or not. So that's up to him. All right. Kevin says, play it, please. All right, let's put it at double speed here, or not double speed, but a little bit faster, so it doesn't take too long. But here we go.
See, we're human. We're real. Speaking of human and real, I'm going to go to Matt now. Matt, I'm going to ask you.
Well, it's
Matt,
finally my
are you an
turn.
influencer? And
Yes.
if so, who influences you? Who do you watch?
Nobody influences me because everybody is terrible except me.
All right, nobody influences him because everyone is terrible except for him. All right.
All right. No, I don't
Everyone's
listen
terrible.
to
That's
anybody.
it.
I'll tell you
Show's
this.
done, folks. Have a good night.
I've been doing this thing for a while, and the first people that ever influenced me, or people that I looked to, were Brian S. Red and Learn Lizard, and that's how I learned basic
Learn Lizard? Do you guys even know who that is? Like, I've never heard of that person, and I thought I've seen every DJ known to man on YouTube, but I could be wrong.
DMX. That's how I learned basic speaker stuff, along with kind of just renting stuff and figuring it out. So those were the first and really the only influencers that I ever listened to. Am I an influencer? Absolutely. I get sent free stuff.
Absolutely. He says he's an influencer.
I get companies asking to send me free stuff. A lot of times I don't accept it because I don't believe in promoting or reviewing anything that's cheap and crappy, like Phoenix Pro microphones, or Beat Topper lights, or even Sheds lights, or even even both lights. It's just, they're cheap Chinese crap.
All right. And like I said, I respect his opinion. I don't think there's anything wrong with what he's saying. He could, come off a little whatever, use maybe a different approach. But like I've said in the past, I don't have a problem with anything he's saying, to be honest. I'm actually glad he's voicing his opinion. Now look at how uncomfortable everyone else is, including Dan. I see you, Shuffle Couple. I see you in the chat, my man. Thank you for being here tonight, brother. I appreciate you.
Jets does have a line that is actually pretty pro.
They do, but they're not going to send me that. So I have yet to review a Shed's light, and every time they ask me to do a video, they're very limited with what they want to send me, and they won't send me stuff that I would actually use. So I just don't do it. But in terms of speakers, everyone knows I'm very opinionated. I'm not afraid to speak my mind. You can cancel me all you want. I really don't care. And I just tell it like it is. But
ain't nobody canceling you, brother. We're trying to lift you up here, man. We ain't trying to cancel nobody.
people realize that, like LD Systems, they know I'm harsh and brutal and mean. But they know that if I'm using their products, then I truly believe in them, and then other people are going to buy them. The amount of people that have bought an ICOA 18 sub, I was one of the first people to have a pair of those. The amount of people it's probably.
Now, he's right on the ICOA 18-inch sub. I watched his video and I bought one off of what's it called, Zounds, and that sub is fucking awesome, dude. It's awesome.
In the triple digits from my channel alone that have bought those subs because of how much I praise them, and people know how I feel about my bass and my sound systems. I'm gonna turn on my video now. I'm taking a break from working out. So yeah, I would say yes, I'm an influencer. I used to have a pretty decent following on some pages that got taken down, but still have a big YouTube channel. I'm very big in EDM, so if anybody out there wants to learn how to DJ EDM weddings or wants to just see.
All right, that's about it. He does talk some shit about Daryl Bennett at the end of this too. If y'all want to hear that, go and check out Buddy's podcast. Y'all can hear it at the end. But again, I don't want to give him too much shine. Anyways, let's get back to my chat screen. All right, guys. So what do you think? So that's why I brought up the question to you guys. Am I an influencer? Because to me personally, my thoughts on this whole thing, right, is I don't really care. You know what I mean? Y'all can call me an influencer if you want to, but I feel like that whole title is up to you guys, right? You guys are smart enough to know when you're watching somebody, right? Are they genuine? Are they honest? Are they just trying to sell you something? That's something that you guys are smart enough to understand. And so you can call me an influencer if you want to. I don't like that title. I think it's kind of overplayed and whatever. But again, I always say in my videos, I'm reviewing these things because I found that they work decently and they can save you some money. And like I always say, I have a lot of the expensive stuff. I just haven't got to reviewing it yet because you guys keep wanting to see the budget items, and I have no problem with that. I think that's great. If you can get the job done, your client's happy, and you take a video of them like it's on my Instagram at the end of the night, and they're saying this was an amazing wedding. I love it. That's what matters. Doesn't matter what brand name gear you have. It doesn't matter whatever. If you get it done and it's done right and the couple's happy, that's what matters. So again, like I said, I think you guys can call me an influencer if you want to. I'm not trying to influence anybody. Like I always say in my videos, I'm like, I love all the brands. I love all the speakers. Ask my wife. I have all of them about damn near. I'm like Aaron Strawn on steroids. Like me and him buy every damn thing. Okay. We have, it's an addiction. All right. So, but and again, I'm trying to grow my YouTube channel. So obviously I found a niche that worked, right? A lot of people wanted to see budget items. The first budget speaker I reviewed, I had like 400 subscribers, I think, and the video got 14,000 views. So I was like, light bulb goes off. It's like, okay, my audience is saying what they want to see, right? And so obviously I did what works. And again, guys, never feel pressured to do anything that I'm explaining on my channel. Never feel pressured to do anything that you don't want to do. If you want to do it, then by all means do it. But I've said a million times, all my DJ money, I just spend on more gear and stuff for my stream and stuff like that, because it's not the money that I got to pay the light bill for or whatever, and I'm not bragging. I'm just saying that's my situation, and everybody doesn't have that situation. So some people, the Exciton speakers are amazing for them because they can't afford the $6,000 speakers. So they buy a couple Excitons, they take it to a wedding and the bride comes out. I've asked my wife, she doesn't give a shit about speakers, okay? In the review, she comes out, she looks at them, she's like, my God, these speakers are beautiful. I love it. That's what matters, Okay, it doesn't matter if you paid $1,100 for them or if you paid $7,000 for them. If they work and they look nice and the bride's happy, that's what matters. All right. So anyways, that's my thoughts on being an influencer. All right, guys, one more thing I want to bring up. I know my man John Devine's in the chat here tonight. Now, I want to, now that we're balls deep into this stream and we've got 40 people watching the stream here tonight, hit that like button. I want to give you guys some value here tonight, all right? Now, John Devine, if you guys missed it, when he was on my show, he talked, we breezed over it pretty fast because because at that time, I didn't really know what he was talking about because I had just barely joined. Now, John Devine has a school called Elevate DJ Academy. So we're going to go to screen share. Now, this school right here, I want you guys, there's a link in my description, okay? If you guys are looking to level up, all right? If you're looking to level up, go down in that description. You can do it now. You can do it later, whatever you want to do. Click on that link and join the Elevate DJ Academy. I'm telling you guys, if you don't learn something by joining inside of this academy, then you are the greatest DJ to ever live, all right? There is a community here, right? You can go in there, introduce yourself. It's one of the most supportive communities I've ever seen. We just saw Brian S. Red complaining that there's no community. Brian S. Red needs to get in here into the Elevate DJ Academy, and he will feel supported. I'm telling you. You click over here to Classroom. Classroom. There's tons of different videos in here. Q&As. There's stuff on mixing. There's stuff on business, like how to level up your business. I'm telling you guys, and it's totally free. Okay. It's totally free. Now, I will mention there is a paid option in here, and that will get you to where you access everything super fast, right? You can access everything like right away if you pay the subscription, but you don't have to. That's the beauty of it. If you go in here, you start learning, you start interacting with the crowd. The way John built this is if you get likes on your comments because you're helping other people, you start unlocking the classes for free. All right. Come on, guys. Now tell me, every one of y'all in this chat should be in this Elevate DJ Academy. Go down in my description, click the link, join the academy, and let's all build this thing together. Because I'm telling you, we just did a lunch meeting today. There's about 8 of us in there, and there was so many good things. I'm telling you, I bring this with me every time we do one of those meetings, and I literally start writing down stuff I've learned. So he's worked really hard on this, and I really want to support it. So guys, again, please join it. Tell them James King sent you. Hashtag MIGA in the chat. You can also post your mixes in here. You can post your mixes in here, and guys will tell you what they think about it. Like if you got the skin for that, if you can handle it, we'll tell you, you know, what we think about your mix, how you could improve it. Today in the question thing, I asked a question about how I can use my Mixcloud mixes, because I do mixes for posh DJs and their EDM mixes. So I was asking him, you know, what are some ways I could try and bring that mix to my clients? Because my man Solstice, right? He does these amazing EDM weddings in California. Now I know there is a market out here in Houston for those EDM style weddings, but nobody knows that I like playing that music because it's only on Mixcloud, and the only people on Mixcloud that have seen it are other DJs, right? There's no clients that see that. So again, that's something I want to ask Nate. That's something that I've been asking. I want to ask John, you know, what can we do to get more exposure, you know, to actual clients instead of just other DJs, you know, looking for flowers from other DJs. So anyways, let's get back to my chat screen. Oh man, look at all this chat I missed. All right, guys, like I say, I always try to keep up with the chat, man. And I know I missed a lot. I heard them live. Okay, Nate Acosta, he heard the Exotons in Pittsburgh and they weren't too bad. So Nate, last week on the stream, we went over that, my brother. We actually, I showed the video, Rick Webb's video of being in the room at the Pittsburgh DJ Summit, and we saw the Exotons in there, and Joe Bunn was right in front of them bad boys, and they were all dancing, getting down, having a good time. So I'm like, tell me, if these speakers suck ass and they sound like shit, are you telling me all these DJs, everybody having a good time in there? Come on. All right. So anyways, DJ Special's in the house. What up, Special? I'm getting my Exaton speakers tomorrow. I ordered them in December. Way to go, man. Welcome to the family. Make sure you join the Exaton Facebook group as well. Shuffle couple, haha, I left my grid on. I was trying to turn it off. Yeah. Benny Blanco, let it ride. Yeah, we let it ride, brother. 1503s in white. Awesome. Awesome. The white ones are beautiful, man. They are beautiful. The black ones just look like whatever, but the white Exatons are beautiful speakers. All right, I'm glad everybody enjoyed Solstice's stuff. I heard of lot lizards. I know, right? My dad was a truck driver, so I heard of lot lizards too, unfortunately. Very nice. I just got mine last week. Yep. Wait till you hear what he thinks of Daryl B. Yeah, exactly. So I stopped it before that. If you guys want to hear that, you can go back to it and check it out. He comes off like a prick. He probably is. I mean, that's what I mean. His delivery could probably be a little bit better. I mean, you know, I tried to talk a little smack myself, but try to do it in a helpful way. Can't wait to hear the legend Nate Acosta. You got about 14 more minutes and we'll be bringing him in. He is in the green room. So excellent. Everything is flowing like it should. All right. Shuffle couple, it's bedtime. You going to bed, brother? Come on, man. Don't do that. We got one more hour. You can hang in there. Just know, I know Matt in real life. He is like 100% of the time. Yeah, I know, man. I know you can't hide who you truly are, you know? I believe Solstice to be kind, got something mentally, again, not trying to be mean, just honest. I've talked to him several times. Personally, he's out here in Cali. Yeah, man. So, yeah. Anyways, like I said, I don't know anything about that. I don't know him personally, so I'd love to have him on the show, but we will see. You're an inspiration. Oh, thank you. I don't know if you're talking to me but I appreciate it if it's me. You influenced me to take 2,200 plus out of my wallet by buying Exatons and MLS 1000s. All right. Well, I'm sorry, or I'm not sorry, because those are actually really good speakers. There's nothing wrong being an influencer. However, when it's wrong info or guiding people wrong, yeah, I get that. We just can't be, you just got to be truthful, man. You got to say it like it is and not sugarcoat anything. You can't help it that you are so influential. Thank you, my brother. He called me out once for absolutely nothing. Oh man, I'd like to get into that. Nah, you know what? We don't need to make this show about him. We really don't. If he wants to come on, he needs to come on and explain himself. So, or not explain himself, whatever. Real talk, dog. That's what I'm talking about, G. Kenny, my man. I heard $6,000 speakers. Yeah, you hear them every freaking weekend, brother, with your Maui 44s. All right, Kelly loves the chat. Thank you. That's awesome. Yeah, we got some good people in here. My guy, Nate Acosta, was just singing your praise on the DJ's Vault. I spilled some 360 knowledge for them tonight. Nice. All right, Nystrom, I got to get you on the show, my brother. I'm going to be sending you an email soon. Be on the lookout, my brother. Nystrom is going to he's got to be on the show as well. Let's see. John Devine. Yep. Everybody's loving the school. D-Main's in the house. What up, D-Main? Thanks for joining. Surreal Sounds is number 2. I don't know what you're number 2 of, but you're number 1 in my book. You're number 1, my man. You're a jury member. You're number 1. I vouch for his community, 100% solid community, no ego, no bragging, lots of great info. That's right, man. That's right. Everybody make sure, again, check out that link in the description. Also check out Nate Acosta's links. His YouTube and his Instagram is in the description down below. So again, if you want to learn some stuff, make sure you click those links and check out his older stuff and anything he posts moving forward. And John is a solid dude. Yes, he is. I would not sing his praises like that if I didn't mean every word of it. John has a passion. Yes, he does. Didn't expect this much of a shout out. You're welcome. Man, you deserve it, my man. You earned it. That's the thing, man. It's not a shout out if you earned it. You put in all that work. You devised the school. You made all them videos. You invited that community. That's all you, my man. That's all you. So you earned it, my man. I will always be there to support whoever earns anything. Ask my kids. That's why I can't ever get a hold of you at lunch. Kelly. You can't get a hold of me at lunch because I'm at the gym. John looks this solid. This looks solid, brother. Well, check it out. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Please do. Please do. I was in the lunch talk today. Music by Rami. What's up, man? Well, thank you for joining tonight, my man. Yeah, I did chop it up with him today at lunch while I was doing my little leg workout. You're sounded like an influencer. LOL. Yes, it's great. I'm number 2 on the leaderboard. Oh, okay. Cool. Yeah, he's number 2 on the leaderboard of the school. Yeah, so he actually has a point system in there. It's pretty neat, man. You're gonna have to check it out. Check it out. He's gonna bill me later. Yeah. I'll send you my bill here right after the stream. Justin Garrett's in the house. What up, Justin? Thanks you for joining tonight, man. Thank you. What's up? Tell you something crazy. A lot of these influencer dudes, they secretly love the Exotons, but they refuse to push them because, well, yeah, exactly. My thing is, if you have the speakers they have, you don't have to love the Exotons, but you don't have to shit on them either. You got to remember, there's little guys out there who don't do these New Jersey weddings making 15,000. So speaking of that, I couldn't not talk about this as well. So we're going back to the screen share. I wanted to talk about this last week, but we'll get to it now since I wasn't able to get to it last week. My man, Jason Jedi. Jason Jedi's in the house. Now, I don't have a problem with Jason Jedi. I just have a problem with his delivery. Now, again, listen to the first thing he says in this video.
Overusing cheap ass lighting and
He's overusing cheap ass lighting
equipment on my events. Man, yesterday I went and I splurged and I invested a ton of money into these incredible fixtures by Ape Labs. Now, I know there's a lot of buzz going on for Ape Labs, and Ape Labs is not a new company. They've been around for a while, but I've never actually had the opportunity of checking these things out until not that long ago. And soon as I used them one time on one event, I realized that I need to level up my game and I needed to invest a little bit of money to purchase these uplights. Now, for years, I've been using Chinese fixtures and imported fixtures, and they've been a cost-effective solution to make my events look really cool and to be able to offer a service in a cost-sensitive way, really, so that it was super profitable. And
I agree with everything he's saying here.
Made our events look awesome. But over the past couple of years, I started to have problems time after time with not only the fixtures that I was using, but issues with wireless, issues with quality, issues with not being able to get the perfect color temperature on my events. So something needed to happen. And I was about to invest a ton of money into some new Astera fixtures, which I think could do the job. But after doing a little bit of homework, I realized that there's better options out there. And here we have the Ape Labs. So what did I do? I invested in a number of different fixtures. The Ape Labs Maxi 2 is their...
All right, so we're not going to watch the whole video, but I thought he said right there at the beginning, so I guess I'm wrong. I'm the asshole. Maybe he did, and I just skipped over it, but I believe...
I am so overusing cheap app.
No, so he just said that part. He says somewhere in the video that he spent $25,000 on Ape Labs lights. Now, again, guys, I mean... I just don't understand why you have to put that in the video. Like, why you have to, I mean, I guess you do have to say how much they are, but maybe his delivery, the way he delivers it, it's like, bro, who in their right mind out there that's not a full-time DJ making or has a company like you have who's making millions of dollars DJing, who can go spend $25,000 on light? Come on, man. Why even put that in there? That just makes you feel gross when you're watching the video. Now, this is me talking, okay? This is my opinion. You guys have y'all's opinion. And I would love for Jedi to come on the show again in the future. And, he can fully, he doesn't have to defend himself. That's not the right choice of words, but he can tell me, exactly how he feels. And I would love it. I have no issue with that. Again, I think he's a pioneer in the industry. He has 74,000 subscribers. The man knows how to DJ. He knows how to run a company. I totally respect it. I respect him. I just don't understand why these guys got to come out and do this. It gives you, right, Kelly? It gives me the creeps, right, Kelly? It's just I don't know if it's the delivery issue or what, but it wasn't just him. We got this guy too. Same damn thing. Not even a little bit later, a few weeks later. Now, Nate, I know you're good friends with Joe, so I hope Joe doesn't take offense to this. Nate, I hope you don't take offense to this. But it's just these guys, they come out and they do these videos, and I'm just like, what are they thinking? I get it. You want to help the community. I love that. You want to show people and they're not lying. The Ape Labs lights are literally the best lights out there. They really are. I mean, I had some of the Ape Light cans when I first started, and I just bought the cans because they were so damn expensive. I'm like, Jesus Christ, I can't, the first few weddings I booked, they wanted 16 uplights. And I'm like, 16 of these Ape Labs, it's going to cost me fucking $15,000. I'm going to have to take out a damn loan, which no, again, anyways, moving on. And so I bought the cans and I ended up, I found the Chinese stuff, the both lighting lights. And so I ended up buying the both lighting lights. And then I just used the cans around my DJ booth to make it look nice. And then I ended up selling the cans because I got damn near my money back for them. And I bought I think 12 or 16 more. I bought the cans from both lighting. And I think I got a case of those. And anyways, doesn't matter. But the point is, these guys that make all this damn money in the industry, like Joe Bun, he has, this dude's balling, dude. He's selling booths. He's selling courses. He's selling, his DJ services. He's got guys working under him. And good for him, man. He's killing it. He's living the dream. He's doing what he's always wanted to do. And that's amazing. But again, it's like, guys, come on. I don't know, man. Maybe I'm just being a hater because, I'm being jealous because I don't have these lights and I'm not buying them, dude. I just can't. But, I work. Here's an anecdote for me. Okay, guys, here we go. You ready? Y'all ready for this? When me and Kelly first got married, right? We've been married 17 years. When we met each other, I was a BMW technician and I had just started my career as a BMW technician. And I was getting paid well there, right? But I had just got out of school. I was like $30,000 in debt, right? And so I worked at BMW, right? Which is a very prestigious brand. They have amazing cars, the M3, the M5, all these amazing. Guess what I drove? A GMC pickup truck, right? That was like 5 years old, okay? I mean, it looked nice because I'm a mechanic. I took care of it. I had it all modded out, it was nice, but I didn't have no damn BMW. Same thing with these lights. These are German-made, incredible quality lights. They're awesome. They're badass. But the way these guys talk about these things, like, yo, I just upgraded. I bought 15 of these, and I bought the sticks, and I bought these $1,000 freaking fixtures, each, and this and that. It just comes off like, man. Like, I don't know, man. I don't know what they're thinking when they come out with this stuff. So. Again, Nate knows these guys a lot better than I do. Again, I've never met any of these guys personally, and I hope one day we can all have a beer and they don't punch me in the face. But, yeah, man, this is just, my thoughts and my opinions. And again, my opinion is no better than anybody else's opinion. So please don't take offense to anything I'm saying. This is just the way I'm reacting, and my reaction is not the right reaction. This is just my reaction. So again, we got about 3 more minutes. We're going to bring Nate in. So I did want to show you guys his channel. So that way, if for some weird reason you have never, so I didn't get to this tonight, but I did want to go over Paradax. He made an Ape Labs Maxi Killer video, which was pretty cool. He showed a way. So if you guys do have the both lights, go check out this dude's video. He shows how you can change the UV bulb to a candle light. And I want to do that to all my lights. Like, it looks so much better. So I want to get this guy on my podcast as well. I'm going to send him an email out as well. I want to get him on. But yeah, if you guys haven't been living under a rock for some weird reason, here is Nate's channel. And man, he's made some quality stuff. Not only has he made some amazing gig logs, but he's also interviewed some of the biggest names in the DJ industry, So he has done what, essentially what I'm doing here with this, but like even better, they're in person. So that's even better. And he's had Jason Jedi. He's had let's see, Brian B. We've got, the biggest names out there right now. Joe Bun. We got Kova. So Kova is huge on Twitch. We got DJ Bar, my man. And yeah, so again, guys, if you definitely go check out his channel, all of his gig logs are really solid as well. He's one of the best gig loggers out there. Now, I do need to ask him, why has he been slacking on his YouTube channel? I'm guessing because he's blowing up on Instagram. If we go to Instagram, 57,000 followers. Hit the cheer. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. That's incredible. So anyways, Nate, can you hear me, my man? We all good? Thumbs up. Excellent. Excellent. All right. I'm going to be bringing him in here. Let me get my link. Click the link. And let's go. Studio mode. All right, guys. Guest scene. I know. I hate it when people do this on their podcast. I say it every week, but guest 2. Properties. I wish there was a better way of doing this. Bam, there he is. He's in. All right. Studio mode is off. Let me hit this.
Check. What up, man? Can you hear me?
Check. 1, 2. There he is, my man. Nate Acosta in the house. Everybody give it up for Nate in the chat right now. Look at that beard. That is one of the best beards I have ever seen. I'm so jealous. Between you and John Devine, we gotta have a beard off.
I think that, bro.
All right, hold on a second. Can
you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you, but there's an echo. So let me fix that. I think it's because I have your, hold on a second, 1 minute, 1 second, guess 2. I think it's because I have it monitor and output. Yep, monitor off. Bam, there we go. All right. We are good. Can everybody in the chat, make sure y'all put it in the chat. Can y'all hear him good? I know we can see him good. And yeah, man. Yeah, so y'all make sure you guys leave in the comments. Like I said, if you got any questions for Nate, I will try to get to it. Again, I know I've missed a million comments, but like I always say, man, I try to go over so many things, so many topics I want to talk about, and I do want to include everybody, but you know, my damn stream is getting so popular now, I just can't keep up. So welcome in, Nate, man. Welcome in.
Thanks for having me, man. I really appreciate this.
Hell yes. So the first thing I got to go over is I know I talked about a whole lot there in that first hour, and I know you probably got a ton of things to react to from all the shit I said, but I do have to say, welcome back to your home base. I know I did see your Instagram, and you just took your beautiful family out to California, and y'all had an awesome trip. And my man was working out in California. He dropped one of the most banger ass Instagram videos I've seen while on rides at Disney. So my man, here we go.
Let's get trying to get in the teacups, but you know, didn't get around to it.
So one question I wanted to ask you is like, where do you come up with these ideas and these plans for your stuff, man? Because like you are so cerebral, man. Like I'm just like, I'm an idiot and I'm just out there talking shit, but man, like your stuff is like really valuable to the community. So how do you come up with this stuff?
Man, the Disney one, I was just, anytime I like, especially Disney, bro, like I'm fascinated with Walt Disney's just like business sense, right? So like while I was there, I was just kind of noticing little things. And honestly, I'm not even gonna lie to you guys. I put a lot of stuff into like, there's this AI platform called Poppy that I use. We could talk about it later, but basically like I'll flesh my ideas out there and then use that to kind of like give me ideas on like how to shoot it or like how to execute it when I'm trying to come up with an idea.
What was it called?
It's called Poppy, Poppy.
Poppy. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm out
.ai.
There we go.
I'm not affiliated with them in any case, but
here we go, guys. Write that shit down. I'm telling you.
For like content creation, just like helping you flesh ideas out and things like that.
Sick, man. That's crazy. So one thing I did want to ask is that, you know, your YouTube, you know, like you were going hard on it for a while, and then all of a sudden you just did this right turn, you know, off to Instagram, and your TikTok's pretty big. So what was the decision there?
To be honest with you, bro, like just clients booking.
Yeah,
like I don't
makes
like the
sense.
content that I was making for YouTube was more geared towards DJs, which I really am passionate about, and a lot of my content on Instagram is DJ stuff too. But
yeah,
I tend to put my hands in a lot of things, and then like I'm like, damn, bro, I got to like focus on what's gonna like drive the business. So that's kind of why I did that.
Okay. Yeah, it makes total sense. Yeah, I noticed it too. But yeah, so I was wondering, you know, if you were talking with the other, because I noticed a lot of guys did that, not just you, like Low Stacks, like a lot like even Bar, I think, you know, a lot of people, you know, took this right turn. And I noticed, so you're a full-time DJ, right? That's what you do for your total living. Okay.
Yep.
And I noticed, yeah, you guys, like the guys who are like 100% focused on DJing and that's their life and that's what they do. So I was like, well, obviously, you know, we got to take notes here. We got to see, like you said, YouTube is for other DJs to get your flowers and to get, you know, whatever. And
I mean, I think like it can work for, because like I have a couple of like full length videos that I was posting, like just like open dance floor stuff. And I think that type of stuff does work for clients.
Yeah.
But I just was like, bro, I'm like, YouTube's harder, man. Like it's you got to edit these things.
Right.
And, I have like one of my good friends that shoots all my content, edits a lot of it, especially for like all the gig logs. And it was just hard to keep it going, bro. Like,
yeah.
So we're coming back though. I'm currently building a whole new content studio in my garage, but once that's done, I'm gonna be back on YouTube pretty heavy.
Badass. Yeah. So I saw, it was either on your Instagram or somewhere. Yeah. I saw you got like a badass new studio. It has like your branding in the back. It looks dope. It's not like a curtain with like some, you know.
Hey man, I was recording here for the longest, man. Until
yeah.
you know, try to change it up.
Yeah, no, I respect it, man. I love it. I love your passion, man, because like you can see like you, Bar, all these guys, you know, like we can see how much you guys really love what you do. You know what I mean? And we're all envious, you know, that's why we do talk a lot of shit, because we're like, man, I want to be that, you know, and it's like, you know, a lot of people.
The crazy thing is, like, I feel like sometimes it seems like so far away, like, because I literally, man, like the last 3 or 4 years is when my life has changed. Like, done, like, but before that, I was making content for 7-8 years, bro. Like, I have old videos that I was shooting on this like crappy ass Canon camera, but it was just until one thing finally popped, man. And so like, I know it kind of seems far away for a lot of people, but anybody can do it, bro.
Yeah.
And like I was watching the first hour of your show, dude. Like, and you're hella entertaining, bro. Like,
Thank you.
Honestly, this is my first time jumping on the show. I hadn't really heard about it. So whenever you invited me, I kind of looked into it, but I was like, man, I'm gonna log in early and kind of see how it is. So I gotta give you your flowers too, bro. Like, if you keep this up, like, I don't see why you couldn't be one of the bigger shows on YouTube either.
Thank you, my man. Thank you. Yeah. So that's the plan. That's the goal. I mean, and then like I told like the guy last week, you know, we said the same thing. It's like, I was just like, it kind of just happened organically. Like you said, you know, like you do something, you try a bunch of different things. I threw a bunch of shit at the wall, and it's like, I just realized, you know, even my wife, I was like, she's watching it. So I'm like, that means, you know, like, you know, there's something there. So
anybody can, if I can do it, bro, anybody can. That's what I said. Everybody, like, if I can do it, anybody can do it, man. Like, for real.
All right. Well, you know, I gotta ask you so you can defend your boys. You know, I know you have like some amazing relationships with the big dogs out there. And again, it's a little jealousy, you know, it's a little bit, but hopefully one day, you know, I'm here in the H-Town, you're there in Dallas. We gotta start this little bit, you know, Dallas and Houston, especially in football, you know, that's a wild rivalry. So yeah, exactly. But I'm trying to think, like, I got Danny B here in Houston. I'm like, damn, who could I put in my stable, man? Cause you guys, man. So this one thing I wanted to ask you, how did you, so your company, you're on your own, right? Or do you have DJs with you?
Yeah, there's me and 7 other DJs.
7 other. Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
So how on earth did you build that with, because you have basically an SCE in your city. Like you have LaForce Entertainment, right? And these guys are incredible fucking DJs. I mean, like, why anybody would go anywhere else is, you know, why would they? But yet here you are, 7 DJs under you, you're killing it, you're crushing it. How did you do that? Like, how did you manage to, you know, come out of that quote unquote shadow or whatever? I mean, I don't want to, you know, but you know what I mean? Yeah.
I know for sure. Cause I mean, if you think about Dallas, like, Jack Christian is also from Dallas.
Oh,
like,
I got to get him on the damn show.
You know, Justin the DJs with LaForce. He's a big Instagram user. So like, I think what separates us, bro, is we go after almost like a different clientele. Like, so all my, like 90% of the weddings that we do are bilingual. Okay. You know, and LaForce, they just kind of started getting like some of the bilingual stuff, but that's kind of where we kind of planted our flag. Was like, if I were going after the same clientele that they had, I probably wouldn't like make it, bro. Cause they, you know, like they've been in that. But the thing I love about LaForce, I'm not like, I can't even front, is they're super cool, bro. Like sometimes, you know, it happens where like you're in another city and you're like, damn, this other company, and it's competition, right? But like they've never treated me like I was competition. They've always like included me in stuff, you know. It makes it easy too, because I feel like I'm not really like targeting their people either, you know, and they're comfortable. They got enough work that they, you know, they're not probably even worried about me, you know, to be honest.
Well, maybe that's why they're so nice to you, because they're like, yo, he's going after the bilinguals. He can have those, you know.
All the Mexicans, take them.
But yeah, so my partner is Danny B, and he's into that too. So but he's got, you know, DJs in our, I guess our company, not my company, but anyway, I work with him or whatever. And he's got the bilingual thing going on as well. Cause you know, in Houston, there's just as many Latinos here.
Right.
But one thing I wanted to ask you, you know, is like, how could I better, like, I love playing EDM, you know, like I have tons of mixes on Mixcloud, and I've been a Posh DJ for like 8 years or something. Like, it's been a forever. I used to be called DJ Big Block, and like, I changed my name to James King because I thought it sounded too corny, you know? And anyway, so I've been DJing like mixes on there of EDM stuff. It's like gym workout mixes, you know, stuff like that.
Yeah, I've been on Posh. Like,
Bar's been on there.
Stuff like that. Well, I've never been on, I mean, I've just like listened to their mixes.
Oh,
on Mixcloud, but I've never actually been on their podcast.
Yeah, so if you guys ever need a mix in the chat, if y'all ever need a mix to like go work out to or whatever, go on there. There's tons of great DJs, not just me. I mean, there's a bunch of them, you know, and they're incredible mixes, man. They're like usually 1 hour, and you can pop that thing on, go in the gym, and if you don't burn more calories listening to that shit, then something's wrong.
Something's definitely wrong with that.
But anyways, like what is like some strategies? Like I could now keep in mind, like I'm not a full-time DJ. I only do like maybe 12 to 20 events a year. Okay. And I have a great, 9 to 5 job or whatever. It's a family thing, and it's a great situation, and it pays all the bills and everything. So basically all the DJ money I make, I just blow it on fucking more DJ shit,
awesome, no, for sure, man. And like, I feel like sometimes the misconception gets like people like, oh, well, if he has a 9 to 5, like he doesn't take it as seriously or whatever. But like, bruh,
yeah,
everybody's path is different,
Right.
Like I hate that like whole, like, if you have a 9 to 5, you're not a real business owner or whatever, because you're still doing stuff on the back end and things like that. And it's almost like more respectable because not only you're working your 40 hour, doing that, you got a family, and then you're doing this on the side too. So no, I respect it, bro.
Yeah, no, I love it, man. And that's what I tell my chat all the time. I'm like, the cool thing is that I don't have to, like, I let Danny handle the business side of it, and he pays me well. And so I know when I'm going out, like all that's taken care of. I just go and have a fucking good time, And I'm like, I tell the bride and groom, I'm like, look, I only book one event per weekend. So I'm yours for the whole weekend. If you need me, whatever, I'll do whatever you need. And like, I just want you to come away saying this wedding was the best fucking wedding I ever been to. And it was my wedding. That's what I want them to say. Yeah,
exactly.
And so, so anyways, but, we're here to talk about you, not me, but yeah. But no, yeah. So what are some things do you think that I could do? Like, as far as like, do you think I should attack Instagram more? But like, because I want to try to attract some brides, because it's very traditional here. Most of the clients I get, they want the traditional wedding music, the country, the this and that, and I don't mind playing all that, but like, I want to sprinkle in one every once in a while. That's like EDM, like, hey, do you like this kind of music,
And so it's funny because when I first started doing weddings, I was in that exact same market. I was doing nothing but like white weddings, bro.
Yeah.
And it was country. It was like, Dancing Queen, and it was like all like the traditional wedding stuff. But the more and more I started doing it, kind of the more and more, I wouldn't say resent, but it wasn't as fulfilling, right? Like I'd leave the event like, damn, bro, like I played Dancing Queen again. And right after, it was right after this song. And so like, I kind of started getting a little burnt out just creatively. So I looked back, and this is what I tell people who want to like figure out their ideal client or figure out like their niche, is like, I always tell people, like, think of the last 10 weddings that you did, right? So let's say, the last 10, and then think of whichever ones were your favorites. So let's just say you had a couple that was really into hip hop. Maybe she was Latina and he was Black, and then they were both college educated and they had money, right? So I start thinking of like all the qualities that make up my ideal couple, and then create content that speaks to them. Because a lot of people just like go out and they create content of like, what are the top 5 songs you should play at your wedding?
Yeah.
But they're not even thinking about the top 5 songs that their ideal client would want to hear at their wedding, right? Like if you don't want to DJ Dancing Queen and then, YMCA and then September right after that. So then I started realizing, okay, my funnest weddings were ones where like I got to play the Latin music and the hip hop and the, regional Mexican music. Like those are the ones that I really started liking. So that's where I started creating content around things like that. So like all the transitions I was posting were going from like hip hop to cumbia or mixing like, Latin genres that I wanted to play at those events. Like I just doubled down on that. And so that's what I tell people all the time. Like just figure out what your ideal couple is and then create stuff that speaks to those people. And I don't know if we have time, but I can show you. I'm an open book, bro. I'll show all my like how I come up with the stuff, how I find those things. But if we have time.
Well, we got 45 minutes, man. So whatever you want to share, I'm here for it. And this is being recorded, by the way. So I can go back. I can go back and watch it, whatever. And everybody else can too. It'll be on my YouTube channel. So, but I see Bar in the chat. Bar, if you want to ask your question, throw it in there. And anybody else, if y'all got some questions for Nate, man, like I said, don't just let me hog all the time, because I will. But yeah, man, like I do want to, help you guys out as well. We got 42 people watching right now. Hit that like button. And man, I'm just so blown away by like how successful this has been. And I've had Bar on, I've had you on. I'm like, damn, all my guys that I've watched like over the years, like I watched Low Stacks from the very beginning. Like, I'm going to get his ass on here too. And But yeah,
That's my dog, man.
yeah, I know. So again, I want to go back to, I seen all you guys hanging out at the LaForce deal for Joe Budden's 7-year DJ Vault party. And man, that looked so dope. I was like, damn, dude, like I'm only 4 hours away. I should just go crash that bitch. You know?
Yeah, for sure.
But man, I was like, damn, that looks so cool. So it's awesome that you guys have built like, you know, that kind of camaraderie. And like you said, you know, it seems like everybody is super cool. So again, I hope they are. Yeah.
I feel like sometimes, like, honestly, the only way I ever would have met them was by going to the conferences. Like that's the way I met. Like my first interactions with Joe were like during COVID. I was like going live on Facebook, and I was in like the DJ's Vault Facebook group, and
yeah,
I think he stumbled upon one of my lives during like COVID. I was doing this thing called Fiesta Fridays, and he was like asking me about like how does the overlays and stuff work. So I kind of showed him some of that, but going to the conferences and like just going up and saying what's up to him, like it kind of opened the past. Like that's where I met Bar at. I met Bar at one of the DJ collectives, and like I was fanboy. I don't know if he realized it, but I was fanboying, bro, because I like binge watched DJ Bar, bro. Like he showed me how to hook up par lights inside my truss and pre-wire everything. And like, so when I saw him, and honestly, dude, he was like the only Latino that was like, I was like, damn, bro, like there's someone like me that's doing this. And it just like inspired the hell out of me. So when I met him at the DJ collective, we just kind of like hit it off, bro. And I feel like that's where, you know,
yeah,
that's where I've been able to make a lot of those connections.
Hot damn. Yeah. So I'm going to have to get my ass out to a conference.
Yeah, bro, you gotta come, bro. Everybody who like has never been to one, that's like another thing that single-handedly changed my career was going to those DJ conferences. Like
so
the right ones though.
Yeah. That's what I was going to say. So which ones would you recommend? Cause I have this. I was going to show my chat in here. I got this. This was actually sent to my house. I don't know how they got my address. I don't know how, you know.
Me stuff too. I don't know how in the world.
Yeah.
I never even signed up for that.
But I know it's in Vegas. And I'm like, dude, I've always wanted to go to Vegas. I was like, so I was thinking about it. But like, which ones would you recommend?
So I personally like the smaller shows. So like Midwest in Milwaukee, my first time was last year. Dope show.
Yeah.
The Pittsburgh DJ Summit, another really dope show because they're a little bit more intimate, right? Like,
yeah,
you got like MEX and these other ones, or
NAM
that just happened. NAM,
yeah,
they're huge, bro. Thousands of people there, so it's really hard to like be able to actually network with people because the spaces are so big. There's so many people, but when you go to these smaller shows that are like 100 to 150 people, you get more like one-on-one time. You know?
Yeah. No doubt. Okay. Yeah. I know Aaron Strawn always talks about Midwest DJs Live. He says it's amazing. And
that's where I met Aaron for the first time too.
Okay. Dope. Yeah. All right. Well, we got a question from DJ Bar. He says, do you ever feel weird about clients seeing their wedding go viral? I never worry about it on YouTube, but Instagram makes me nervous since it's more likely they'll see it. Curious how you think about that.
Yeah. So, I mean, anytime that I've had a wedding go viral, that my couples always hit me up like, damn, we went viral, we did it. And I always tell them that, like, when I'm meeting with them, like, hey, bro, like, I'm trying to go viral at your wedding again. So like, we got to make something happen. But they've never, like, I've only ever had one bad experience going viral. It was on TikTok, and I had posted this transition, and the lady that was in the transition DM'd me and I had posted it less than 24 hours. It almost was like at 100,000 views on TikTok. And it was like, and I wasn't even going viral really at TikTok at the time. So I was like, damn, I got one.
Yeah.
And she DM'd me and was like, hey, I need you to take that video down because I work at like this really prestigious school.
Oh man.
And they're threatening to fire. But like, it's not like she was twerking, bro. Like it was literally, she was dancing with her mom. Like, you know, they were dancing to like country music.
Yeah.
And I transitioned from like country to Tejano, and they went crazy. But I ended up deleting it. Like I was just like, I don't want to be the reason somebody gets fired, bro. That's the only time I've ever had the option. But now we put it in our planning sheets. It says, hey, are you cool if we like film at your wedding and vlog your wedding and things like that? So if they do say no, then I won't record at that one. But I rarely get people that, I feel like people want me to post their wedding.
Right.
You know?
Yeah, I noticed it was a weird trend too at the weddings I was doing. I noticed that if I bust out my phone or if I bust out like an Action 6, right, and I walk to the dance floor, everybody's like, eh, and they're looking at the camera and they're going crazy. But I put on the Meta glasses and I clicked the button, and when that thing turned on, everyone's like, hey, yo, what the hell?
Pranking. About to get pranked right here.
Right? It was weird, dude. It was like a totally different reaction. So I was like, okay, no Meta glasses. Yeah. But like if they know what the thing is, like let it rip. Yeah. So damn, that was some knowledge right there, guys. Make sure y'all write that down. That's some stuff that we can all use at our events. I mean, and dude, like, So here's the thing. It's like, try, like, if you're like me, I'm an EDM guy. So maybe if I'm reading the room and I feel like they're going to go hard, cause like every once in a while I'll drop like the Pink Pony Club Chainsmokers remix, or I'll drop like, you know, something that they know, but like I'll drop that in and I see them go wild and I'm like, damn, like I should have got that on video or whatever. And then start posting that content, like you said, like on, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And one thing, like if you don't use, like anybody in here, if you're not using a 360 camera, bro, like I know it's like the horror camera of the DJ industry, but like, bro, that is the best. So what I do is I just, as soon as I get to my gig, as soon as like we're about to get started, I hook up I have a little mount that I added to my booth where I can twist my 360 camera on. I bought like 4 batteries for it that I keep them charged up, and I let that thing run all night, bro. I don't like, and then if something crazy happens, I'll stop the recording. So I know, okay, this is where that moment happened when I got to go back and edit it. But for the rest of it, I just, keep my batteries going. I just keep it running. And then when if I do, I'm like, okay, I got this transition, I think it's going to work. That's kind of how I handle it. Cause that was my biggest thing, is I'd always miss the moments because I wouldn't turn the damn camera on, or I'd forget about the camera.
Yeah.
Or the battery would die. So I bought a whole bunch of batteries.
Yeah, there you go. And like, dude, that was a hell of a tip right there, guys. If you see a moment that's like super viral and you don't want to spend hours trying to find it later, stop the camera, then turn it back on. Boom, you got a spot, bam, right there where that is fucking, dude, hell yeah. Hell yeah. That's what
Jack Christian.
Awesome. Well, that's so good. That's a fucking tip right there. That's something I never even thought of. All right. Let me look through my questions here. All right. So what's your opinion on, are you an influencer? What's the dreaded word? Like, what do you think about that?
I mean, I don't feel like I'm not chasing influence. Like,
yeah,
I know this is going to sound really corny, but like I'm chasing impact more. Like I want to impact people's lives instead of like influencing them to like buy the next thing. Honest. And I'm going to be 100% honest with you guys. Bro. I had like the whole DJ membership program, and I was like, oh man, it's a good idea. And I had people in my ear telling me how smart it would be to make money and this and that, but it just felt dirty to me, bro. Like I'm not here to sell things to people. Like if I'm using a product, it's because I truly like, I use it because I either got it for free because they sent it to me, and I always make that known, or I actually invested the money and actually like the product or the people behind it. And so whenever I had like the whole DJ membership program, I just didn't, if I'm going to charge people, I want them to get 3 times their value of what I'm charging. You know what I'm saying? So I just was like, you know what? I'm just going to start giving away stuff for free. And that's what I do, bro. Like that's the whole purpose behind my content, is I want to put out every single thing I do for absolutely free, because anytime I do that, I get it back 5-10 times, man.
Hell yeah. Nate Acosta dropping bars, man. Chase impact, not influence. Nick, what do you think about that? Say what? What? Wait. What did you say? Chase influence? Say what? I'm telling you, bro, he's going to see one of these clips and he's going to have to come on my show. I'm manifesting it now.
I'll tell him to jump on here.
Well, thanks.
Emails.
Awesome. Well, man, I love having fun here, man. That's what it's all about, man. We're having a good time. Everybody, again, man, hit that like button. 44 people in here, hit that like button. Give it up for Nate Acosta, man. This guy is leveling all of us up in the chat. All right, let's see. So how far do you want to take this thing, man? Like, how far do you want to take your DJ business? How big do you want to like start up franchising? Like, what do you want to do? Do you want to get to like 1 billion subscribers? What do you want to do?
Bro, someone asked me that the other day, and I never even thought I would be at this point, right? So it's like, where do I go next if I never thought I was going to get here? You know what I'm saying? Like, I remember when I first I would tell my wife, like, man, I just can't wait till I hit this amount of money DJing, right? Like it was so like such a far-fetched idea.
Yeah.
And then I got there and I was like, damn, well, I know I'm not going to be able to ever hit this. And then it just like, so the reason I say that is just like, I don't know, bro. I'm just like enjoying where I'm at now. Like, I know maybe that's not the answer people are looking for. Like, I want to hit $1 million, like, I don't know, bro. Like, I mean, I always tell people like someone where I came from, like, I just never even thought that this would be possible, bro. And so like, I just kind of sucking it all in at this moment,
Amen.
Even with you, bro, it was dope, man. Like I never thought people would just randomly email me, but hey man, can you jump on a show and talk to us about like Instagram? Like,
yeah,
bro. So I'm just here vibing, man.
That's dope, man. That's dope. Well, I'd love to hear that, man. I always tell my wife all the time, man, like we know some people, some of our neighbors and things like that, and they're always chasing money or they're chasing whatever it is. And I'm like, once you've got your bills paid, your family's in a safe environment, what else is there other than
Disneyland?
Yeah,
you know
exactly.
Like, my daughter's been to Disneyland, like she's 9 and she's been once a year. And like,
yeah,
I went to Disneyland, I think maybe once, but
yeah.
like, you know, so that's what I'm like, that's more impactful to me than like the money and stuff like that is like,
hell yeah,
my kid, bro. Like, I mean,
amen.
We're crying on this show.
I know, right? I know, right? Amen, man. Well, you sound like a great dad when you're having some more kids, man. You got to come on, man.
Bro, one and done, bro.
Oh, no.
Team vasectomy, bro.
Damn it, man. We lost him. We lost a good soldier.
Done, one and done.
All right, man. Well, hey, anyway, respect, man, for you being a good dad and a good family man, and that's what it's all about, man. I always tell the chat, man, that's what it's really about, man. You can make all the money in the world, and it doesn't matter, like if you don't, like, you know, you can't take it with you when you die. That's one thing I learned, you know, like, I mean, you can't. So once you got everything settled, man, just do what you can do to help other people and you know, have a good time, man. That's what life's all about, you know.
Man. Like, just my thing is like I want to give back to the community that's given me so much. You know what I'm saying? Like if I can help create the next, if there's a young guy out there that thinks like he can't make a living doing like DJing or taking this thing, like I beg to differ, man. And I'm willing to show like everything that I did to get where I'm at. So hopefully that next guy coming up can do it, be just like Bar did for me. Like that's what I'm trying to push forward, you know?
Hell yeah. Well, one fun thing I always like to ask everybody that comes on the show, especially the guys who are full on DJs, what would you be doing? Or what, you know, how would you be making your living if you weren't a full-time DJ?
Oh, damn.
I know, right? Freaking, what's his name? Jay Book told me, well, I'd probably just be working customer service like at Costco or something.
Well, I mean, before I was doing like software stuff, like training, like, but man, what would if I could go out there? I think about that sometimes. Like, man, what else am I like good at? You know, like honestly though, I love building systems, bro. Like I love taking like a business and figuring out where we can automate things. Like I'm really into that too. So maybe like some consulting stuff, but that almost excites me more than the DJing aspect is like the business side behind the DJ. Like what can you automate? What systems can you put in place to like help you scale and grow? You know, that's something I've really been into lately.
Dope. Yeah. I mean, I think you would make a great either an educator, because obviously you're doing that on Instagram and everything else. I told John that too, you know, which he was already. I told him, I was like, dude, you're like Mr. Miyagi, and I'm like Daniel-san, you know, I'm like, yeah. So I think you are similar to him, where you come up with concepts and things that like other people don't think about, and so yeah, I think education would be great, or yeah, like you said, man, like developing things to help other people. I mean, we can see your passion, you know, like in your videos.
Like a DJ Shark Tank, bro. That's been like honestly, that's been one of the ideas that I've been talking about with my video guy, and I might be giving away maybe someone else will do it, but I wanted to like find a DJ that's like, let's say they're making $10,000 a year DJing, and then help them grow to like 100,000, right? And like,
damn.
We meet once a week. We talk through like what you're doing right now. What can we optimize? What can we make easier? And then like help someone grow a DJ business from like, you know, 0 to 100. You know, I think that'd be super dope.
Dude, that would be sick, man. That would be sick. That's crazy. Again, that's like a concept. Like who would think of something like, you know, like that's epic. So like what's your favorite type of gear to play on, and like what's your software of choice, all that good stuff?
I made a post, man. The virtual DJ people almost came on my Instagram and like started lighting fire. I made it like it was a joke, bro. Like I started on virtual DJ, but I use Serato. I mean, but I don't say that like, oh, I think I'm better because I use Serato. I feel like I was telling Bart, like I feel like it's like the whole Apple versus Android thing. Like, you know, like if you text me and you got green messages, I'm automatically gonna be like, bro, what is this? Like I don't want
right?
to read green text messages on my iPhone, you know? So
yeah.
But I use Serato. The controller right now I'm using is the Rain Performer.
Sweet. That's what I got too. Yeah.
Yeah. And then did you ask like speakers?
Oh yeah. I want it all, baby. I love it all, man.
right now I'm using the NX14As, the
Oh, yeah.
RCF with the 18AX subs.
He's one of those guys. He's one of those guys in the chat. Y'all know what's all the influencers got them goddamn RCF and LX14s and 50. No, it's all good. I'm just jelly, bro. I'm just jelly.
Like, but you know, I started like, so I used to be a QSC like nut. Like I was using the 12.2s with like, can't even remember what the sub was, but like the smaller sub. And then one of my good friends from Michigan was like, hey bro, you should try these RCF J8s.
Yeah.
It was like when they had first came out. And I had those for a while. Then I went to the Evox 12s and I just recently got the like NX just because like, bro, Mexicans want that thump,
Oh, that's
like,
true.
So
Yeah.
I was getting a lot of,
They ain't fucking around.
Nah, bro. I was having to rent a sound system because the biggest sound I had was the Evox 12s. So like, it wasn't enough like low end for me. So that's the only reason I ended up, but I'm very like, I'm not the guy that's just going to go buy the new stuff, bro. Like I'm until it makes sense. Like, and I'm getting requested for that, like week in, week out, then I'll buy the thing, but I'm not going to just like, I don't really go out and just buy gear like that.
Nah, that's sick, man. Yeah, well, I mean, again, those are incredible speakers. Like I say, man, like I like to pick on the SCE guys because they're always hawking the RCFs.
I'm not gonna lie, I got a bone to kind of pick with RCF though, bro, because like I feel like as much money as you spend on them damn speakers, and then I gotta pay another like $300 for the little adapters to put them on a pole is ridiculous, bro. Like,
I'm like, the covers.
Yes, and the covers, and it's like, bro, like what?
Yeah.
Like, I was just a little like, wow, I can't, because I was there to try to put them on my poles, and then I'm like, how in the hell do you get these things on a pole? And then I hit up the guy that sold them to me. He's like, oh, well, you need the adapters. I'm like, well, damn, y'all didn't even tell me that.
Right? Like that would have been helpful to know when I was buying them. Yeah,
exactly. After y'all got my money.
Yeah. All right. Well, you know, my chat, you know, everybody's a big, you know, we're like money savers here. So let me hear it. Like, what did you think of the Exotons? You said you heard them at the Pittsburgh.
Yeah.
So we heard Jan I say they sound like shit. We heard Nick Spinelli say they sound like shit. But yet I seen a whole room full of people fucking getting down with those speakers in the room.
Yeah, bro. So at the Pittsburgh DJ Summit, I was in the room with where those speakers, like where that party was at with those speakers. And honestly, like, I'm not gonna lie to you, they were clipping.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
But they were also, I feel like, not using them in the sense that they should be used in.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like they could be perfect for like guests of like 100 people. But again, I'm not like one of those guys, bro, that's all audio, like, you know, some guys are like EQ the hell out of their system. And you're gonna make sure that like you don't get like, of course I don't want to like feedback in my mics, but I'm probably not the guy that's gonna be like, oh, that high end was just like 20 hertz off, bro. Like it should have been, you know. So to me, they sounded okay. I mean, if I were if I was gonna be needing some new speakers and my budget wasn't crazy, I don't see why I wouldn't buy them.
Yeah, I mean, that's what I always tell everybody, man. I'm like, look, you know, if that's all you can afford, trust me, like they're gonna work. I mean, again, like you said, like 150 people, cool. Like it depends on the venue, of course. Like a lot of the venues here, they're like barn style weddings. The dance floors are not very big. As long as you got it loud and the bass in those things sounds really good. I mean, it fills up the room with bass so everybody can feel it. And then grandma and all them can still talk around the tables. I mean,
I feel like sometimes as DJs, we get so far away from where we started, you know, like I started with two Mackie, like they were some like plastic, they weren't even like, so of course I'm not gonna like pull up using those anymore, but I've also been doing this for like 15 years, so I've slowly gotten to like where I can afford RCF speakers now. But before then, like all that to say, if you're going to get the Exotons and that's what you can afford, get them. Like, who cares?
Yeah.
Like, don't let anybody make you feel any less of a DJ or that you're not doing something right, because that's what you can get at this time. Most people could care less as long as you're not clipping and sounding crazy.
Right.
The average guest isn't really going to know, bro. They would have their cousin there DJing with a Bluetooth speaker if they could.
Exactly. Well, a lot of brides say that. They're like, you know, oh, I'm just looking for, you know, somebody to play a playlist and this and that. And I'm like, come on, man. Like, well, yeah, then what are you doing? Like, you know, like, come on. But yeah, that's a whole nother subject of, you know, trying to educate the clients or whatever you want to call it. And man, and then with AI coming out, what do you think about AI? You know, do you think, I know a lot of people are like, AI is going to take our jobs, AI this and that. And my thing is like, dude, if you're a good DJ, if you do if you're good at what you do, no AI can replicate that. I don't care how good it gets.
Yeah. I feel like at the end of the day, people still yearn for human connection, bro.
Amen. Yeah.
You know, so like there, of course, there's those guys that are charging $300-400 and like they're just literally hitting a Spotify playlist off on a laptop. Yeah, those guys are going to get replaced, right? But
exactly,
if you are like, you know, treating your client, you're making a name for you, I don't see that really going anywhere.
Yeah, I'm with you. I'm with you 100% because I'm like, dude, like, you know, yeah, AI can replace. Like, there's some guys in our market. Like, we go to some open houses and like they literally, you know, hit play, the song fades off, they hit play again, and it's crazy to me that they're still out there. I mean, you know, and they're the guys that say, I've been doing this for 35 years, 40, and it's like,
they're the most gatekeeping people of all. Bro. Like, they're the ones that are like, hey, they ain't gonna give you no secrets, bro.
Yeah,
like,
and they're talking shit. They're like, those guys, they got that stupid furniture booth. You don't, I got my facade. You don't need that shit, you know?
Yeah.
And it's like, man, come on, man. Like, it's crazy. I literally just had a consult with a bride on Monday, and we're doing a New Year's Eve wedding this year. And she wanted cold sparks, like everything, you know. And I asked her, I said, you know, because at that open house there were 3 DJs there, and she booked us, you know, Danny B or whatever. And she goes, you know, the real reason why I booked you guys is because when we were walking around the venue, I just really loved the music, y'all. And she said, y'all were playing. And I said, oh, really? I said, well, that's great because I was the one mixing. I was like, thank you. So I was like, I guarantee you, me and you are gonna have a hell of a time on New Year's. And she was. So it was just like, dude, I'm so glad that some people still value that, but there's
a lot of people that value it, bro. It's just about like, again, it's all about finding your lane. You know, like, especially like until I started creating content that involved DJs, I didn't realize how many DJs, like I knew there was a lot of DJs, bro, but I'm like, bro, there are a lot of DJs out here.
Yeah, no doubt. No doubt. Bar says he's asking for Instagram growth tips. So what do you got for that? What do you think? What is the best way to grow on Instagram?
I mean, so what I like to do is I don't know if you guys are using edits or not, but it's like Instagram's editing app, but I don't use it to edit. What I use it for is like ideas. Let me see if I can.
Interesting.
I'll show you.
I didn't even know they had an edit app.
Yeah. So they have this app right here. It's called Edits. If you guys can see it on my post. So what I like to do is I like to go to, so in the middle, there's this little button, like it's like a play button right here. And it's called inspiration. So they have like all these reels that are like currently going viral, right? And so I'll find one that I'm like, oh, that was kind of funny. So for instance, I'll give you guys an example. I posted this like little thing right here that it was like, average DJs watch other, or
I reposted it.
DJs, yeah. So I posted that, right? I got 2,351 likes. And I usually don't post
shit.
Like that, right? But I found it so I was scrolling Instagram. So I was just like doing my normal daily scroll and I saw it, but it was about barbers.
Yeah.
And so then what I'll do is I'm like, bro, that was a bar, but I want to apply it to DJs. So then I take the post and I feed it to this platform called Poppy. And I say, hey, Poppy, help me turn this post that's currently about barbers into something about DJs. I want to apply it to my niche. And so then it'll spit back to me like, okay, this is how we can make it apply to DJs. And then I'll just keep like fine tuning it until I'm like, okay, I wouldn't say like, average DJs suck or whatever the AI gives me. I keep like talking back to it until it sounds more and more like me. But I've done a lot of like fed it stuff so it knows how I talk. It knows what my content usually likes. It knows that I say bro a whole lot. So it'll put that, like the stuff that I'm creating so it sounds like me too. So it's still my idea, but I'm using like AI to kind of like mold it to make it more like the potential to go viral.
Yeah. Damn, dude, that's crazy. So, man, again,
I take a lot of stuff from other niches. So like barbers have really good content, bro.
They do.
Realtors have really good content. So I'll take videos that I see from those niches and then I'll just remake them about DJing.
Okay, smart, dude. That's crazy. Yeah. So take something that's already going viral and just make it relevant to you and your niche. That's
exactly.
All right. Well. I just feel like such a slacker when guys like you and John Devine come on and like you have all these ideas. I'm like, God dang it, I'm slacking, bro.
Like, that's what I'm talking. Like I'm almost like obsessed with that. Like like the hacks to like social media. Like I feel like a lot of people when they're creating social media content, it's overwhelming because they don't really understand. Like they're just like, well, I don't even know where to start, bro. Like,
Yeah.
what do I even post? What idea do I come up with? And so I really like making systems that will help someone never run out of content ideas, right? Like, so I'm working on this thing right now where I'm going to post for 45 days straight, but like I'm talking high quality, like crazy videos. And so but the way that I'm approaching it, the way I used to approach it, I was like, I'm just going to record a video a day. That's not sustainable. So now what I do is I get with my editor every Tuesday at 1 p.m. We shoot for 2 hours and we record 5 reels.
Okay.
So I'm building up my 45 reels. And then once I'm done with like 25 of them, then I'm going to start the posting. That way I don't have to like create stuff, right? I'm almost like batching it, So like one thing I tell people all the time when it comes to Instagram, you can batch stuff, bro. Like there'll be times where I'll sit in this chair right here and I'll just change my jackets and my hat, but I'm recording 5 reels that one day. And then I'll send them to like some guys in Morocco that edit them for $25 and then I can post them,
Holy shit, man. Yeah. That's incredible, dude. Like, hey, guys in the chat, come on, man. Like John Devine, are you still in the chat? You need to get with Nate. Y'all got to link up, man. And he needs to be like a sensei number 2 in your damn school, brother. I'm telling you, like, yeah, you guys, man, like it's crazy how similar, like you guys thought processes and everything. Like I just joined John's school and like not too long ago. And he does these like, chats and stuff like that. And it's crazy, like how similar y'all sound, but like, God dang, like, man. So if you guys ever want to go full-time DJing, these are the guys you got to listen to. You got to listen to Nate. You got to listen to John. These guys have done it. They've been there and they're literally giving the secrets away for free, which is kind of crazy. But like, what other markets do you know, like where like cooking or something, like here's my recipe,
right.
Like nobody's going to do that. So again, I don't know. It's kind of weird to me that like, some people feel like Brian S. Red and those guys, they feel like the DJ industry is like not friendly or whatever, but like, I just don't see it. You know what I mean? I see everybody willing to help. It's just getting to those people and, them seeing you're really genuine and building those connections. Like you said, you just went to a conference and boom, you're in the room with the top guys on YouTube and everybody's having a good time, drinking a beer, playing golf. I'm like, I got to go learn golf, man. What the hell?
Bro, I suck at golf, man. I'm the worst golf player ever.
Yeah, but you were there chopping it up with them, right? So
yeah, I didn't go play golf.
Okay.
I was at the party.
Yeah. Well, anyways, man, I just think it's cool, man. I think like the original title for my YouTube stream was, exciting times in the DJ industry. And of course my hashtag is MIGA. We're making YouTube great again.
I love it.
That's what we're doing, baby. Merch coming soon. No, I'm just kidding. Well, maybe, who knows? But if the chat starts asking for it, the merch will come soon. But yeah, man, I just I feel like it's in a great place, to be honest. Like I said, I when I started this, I thought I would have a hard time. And dude, it's actually been the complete opposite. I mean, I've had, people reaching out.
You're going to have those people, you're going to have the guys that like, I don't know, they think they're God's gift to DJing, you know what I'm saying? But like, yeah. It's just like, for me, I'm like, I'm just too blessed to be like hating on people, man.
Right.
Like, it's just like, yeah, man, I don't get it. Like, I'm not the type of guy that if I see something on Instagram that bothers me, I'm not going to comment. I'm just going to keep scrolling, but there are a lot of people.
Right.
I've realized, like, I never thought that I would get haters, but like it happens, and honestly, like it used to bother me, but now I'm just at a point where I'm like, damn, bro, like, honestly, I almost feel kind of bad for him. I used to sit there and respond back to him and try to like, do stuff on stories and stuff like that. But then I'm just like, man, they're probably just super unhappy, bro.
Right. Exactly. That's what I always say too. Like a lot of times, like when somebody gives me a negative comment it's really on my videos, to be honest, because I'm trying new things with my videos. I learned from the gaming industry. I used to watch a lot of gaming videos and they put a lot of memes and a lot of jokes and shit in their videos. Yeah. And so I started doing that in my DJ YouTube reviews. And so I got a lot of the old heads, that watch these. They're like, stop putting these stupid videos in here and say the facts. And so I like to, I just tell them, hey man, if I'm not the reviewer for you, there's 1,000 other guys on YouTube that'll sit there and read you the specs. This speaker has 2,000 watts and it has this, and it's like, go ahead, like I get it, it's fine. But anyway, again, man, I just think it's like you said, we're blessed. We have a beautiful families. We can pay all our bills. And I don't know, man, maybe it's a little jealousy. Maybe it's a little whatever, but you know, you just gotta embrace it and just move on, right?
No, for sure.
So how have you been dealing with do you see that a lot on Instagram since you're popping like 50,000 followers? Do you see any negativity there, or is it all positive?
Nah, bro, I definitely get my share of negativity for sure, man. I had like a guy make a whole he made like 5 reels about me, and then like he tried to collab with me on one of them, but I mean, it's just it comes with it, you know.
Yeah.
Like I never, like I said, I never thought I would ever be in a position to have like haters on my Instagram, but it is what it is. Like, I mean, I think it's kind of like I always thank them for like boosting my engagement, because like if more for them, like they're actually helping me by commenting on my stuff, you know, because it just boosts the engagement. It pushes it out even further.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I tell them too. And DJ Danny D says,
Danny.
make beers great again. Amen, brother. Look at this. Look at this action, man. I just got the peach fuzz going, man. I can't
let it grow, bro.
Well, the thing is, when I let it grow like that, I look like Santa Claus. I'm like, man, I ain't trying to be like a fat white guy with a beard. That's why I got my ass in the gym today. Everybody's making fun of me, but
I've been trying to get back in the gym myself.
Yeah, man, we got to, man. We got to take care of us, man. I found like, dude, that's why, again, that's another reason why I only do one event per weekend, because when I'm on my feet for 12, 14 hours, because I don't sit down. Well, if there's like a lull, like a dinner or something, I'll go sit down for a minute. But like when I'm DJing, I don't sit down, you know? And that's a thing that I feel like that's disrespectful, man. Like you're performing for this couple. You got to engage. You don't want to be like this, sitting in the... All right, here comes comes Dancing Queen, you know, here comes Party in the USA. It's like, man, get your ass up, you know, and show them you love, you know, you're there for a minute. Anyway, but I found, even with On Cloud shoes, with the fucking mat under my desk, dude, my feet, my feet, my ankles, it's like, damn, bro. Like, I don't know if it's all the years of like doing cardio and all the shit at the gym, but I mean, I can't do it like I used to, man. So
no, I feel you, brother. Yeah, that's why I don't do like any triples or anything like that, because it's just like by that Sunday, I'm like, I'm hating my life, you know, and I felt like I was doing a disservice to my clients, because I'm like, at that point, bro, I'm just like beat, you know?
Yeah, and that's what I try to explain to my couples. I'm like, hey, look, you know, you're my only thing for this weekend. I will be all yours. And then until midnight hits or whatever it is, till the time goes, I'm going to give you my all. And I promise you, like, you know, I'm going to walk out at the end of the night when I got to pack my stuff up. That's when I'm like, God damn, why do I do this? Like, I don't need to do this. But like during the event, man, it's like, we're having the time of our lives. But again, man, everybody give it up for Nate Acosta. We got about 13 more minutes. Make sure if you got a question, put it in the chat. Like, again, he's dropping bombs in here. And man, like we're having a great time in here, man. I'm all sweaty again. God dang it. You got a jacket on. What are you doing? It's not that cold in Dallas.
I got my fan on right here, bro. I'm just trying to look cool on the stream.
Well, man, you're rocking it, man. You got the beard, you got the hat, you got the shoes in the background. I'm like, I'm jealous, man. I'm not that cool. But all right, man. We're looking at this chat. My feet never hurt when I use RCF speakers.
That's a benefit of using them.
Yeah. No, I got the column arrays too, man. I got the column arrays too. John says my knees need breaks even when I lay down.
Nah, for real.
You guys are cracking me up. Try wearing work boots for 12 to 13. Well, see, that's the thing. Like my 9 to 5 job. See, this is what happened. I started at the place 16 years ago at the bottom doing the, 12 hours a day in the shop. Well, now I run that motherfucker. So now I'm on my ass all day long. So now when I got to get up for 12 hours, it's like, yo, hold up, bro.
To it no more.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. All right. I grew up watching DJ Bar and Nate. Me too, my man.
Hey,
me too.
That, man.
Me too. I wear composite work boots. What is a composite work boot? I don't know what that means.
Damn, 4:30 to 5:30.
Yeah.
That's a shift, bro.
Right? I know. We used to work 5 to 7:30 at night a lot of times when we were getting the company off the ground. Now the company's doing well. You know what I mean? I barely work 7.5 hours. I'm out of that motherfucker.
Yeah.
Oh, So Entertainment's in the house. What up, So? Man, he just posted a new gig log with his Exitons. And again, if you want to see a way to do it, man, this guy right here, So Entertainment, go check out his channel. He doesn't have the biggest following, but that doesn't matter. Go check out his channel. He's making quality content. He's using what others would call budget gear, but go watch him rock a fucking party with a beautiful setup with budget gear. And the man, that's what I'm saying. This is how you do it, man. If this is, I'm telling you,
somewhere, bro.
Exactly.
People forget that, man. Like it wasn't like I did a lot of free weddings and a lot of weddings for $300 before I was able to like grow this, you know?
Yeah. All right. John Devine says, here's a question I get asked and would love his opinion. What do you think clients want to see as consumable content from DJs?
Yeah.
Interesting.
I also like with that, think about my ideal client. Like I think about like anytime I'm making something, it's with like a thought in mind. If it's for DJs, I want them to feel like I'm literally having a one-on-one conversation and like you're my bro and we're sitting outside and like that's how my content's come across. So it might hurt your feelings a little, but it comes from a place of good, you know. I'm not trying to hurt anybody's feelings, essentially, on purpose.
Solstice.
Yeah. But with for couples though, I always think again, going back to like what my clients want. So I know my ideal couples, they want to hear someone that can MC in both English and Spanish, right? So that's one of their concerns. The biggest concern my ideal couples have is how in the world are we going to balance two different cultures? So how am I going to balance the Latino side of things with the Black or white side of things or Asian or whatever the case may be?
Yeah.
So when I'm thinking about that, I think about what questions, what are the things that they want to see? So like I said, a lot of my couples want to see that I can speak English and Spanish comfortably. So I record every single one of my grand entries. I may not post every single one of them,
right?
But every 3 or 4 months, I post essentially the same video, me reciting in English and Spanish, and it always does numbers because I know that that's something my ideal couples want to see. They also want to see that I can mix English and Spanish music. So if you go to my 360 footage, almost all of my transitions are from English to Spanish because I do it like I'll have a couple that aren't, but for the most part, everything's English to Spanish because I know my couples want to see that. So everybody's couple is going to be different, right? So you have to like, again, going back to who is your ideal client, like niching down and figuring out what they look like, what kind of music, you know, what are they into, and then creating content that's consumable to them. Because if you try to appeal to everybody, it's going to get lost.
Yeah,
with all this content out there. But if you're creating for like one specific person in mind, they're like, bro, like every sales call I get on, bro, they say the exact same thing. Oh my God, we were looking for someone that can speak English and Spanish. And when I was in Midwest, I told all the guys there, like, you either start creating content for like your ideal client, because I know that there's bilingual DJs everywhere in the world, but they don't create enough content for the clients to know about them.
Yeah, hot damn. All right, guys. Well, there you go. That's another bar dropped. Kevin Sound says, bro, when you're doing a batching session, are you also prepping captions, hashtags, etc., or do you do that later?
Yeah, I do that later. So I record all the content first. So like I'll record it all, and then sometimes I'll edit it myself, but I also like outsource. So I have like editors and like a guy in Morocco that I'll send him like a batch of videos, and he already knows these are the captions I use. This is what I like my videos to look like. But I also have like one of my friends that edits a lot of my stuff too.
Nice.
So it depends. I really don't edit much anymore. I try to like delegate it out, but well, to answer the question, I don't do that.
Yeah, you got some fire editors because you got the text going like behind your head and all this. I'm like, damn, I was gonna ask you like what editing software do you use and all that, but you just say, yeah, you paying other people to do it.
Yeah, I do, or I have like there's an app I'll give you guys. It's called Captions. Bro, it is going to give you like the best looking captions for your videos. And then it also has like an AI edit feature that I've used a couple of times in my videos. It's actually pretty damn good, and it's only getting better. So Captions on the App Store, go find it, and you can thank me later.
Yeah. hold on, fellas. Hold on. Yeah. Captions. All right.
Let me pull it up. I'll show you guys what the icon looks like. It's this one right here. It's called Captions. And so like you can edit your videos and stuff, and like it'll do like the zooms, it'll like pull text up behind you, and you can kind of like edit. It's pretty
damn cool. All right, dope. There you go, fellas. Now y'all know why y'all be watching my show. It's not just for my goofy commentary. All right, DJ Danny D, how do you guys find time to discover new music and stay consistent organizing your playlist to stay relevant? That's a great question.
Yeah. I'll give you guys another little gem. There's this record pool I use called DJ Pool Records. I don't know how legal it is, guys.
That sounds like so generic. DJ Pool Records.
It's called djpoolrecords.com, and I don't know how they do it, and maybe I shouldn't be promoting this, but they literally pull from like all the record pools, bro. Like it's basically having all the record pools under one subscription, djpoolrecords.com.
Holy shit.
Look it up. It's like I usually get the 3 months at a time. It's like $60, so like $20 a month.
Yeah.
But they have Latin music. They have literally everything, bro. And they have new stuff every single day. And you can either download individual tracks within the pack, or you can download the whole pack. I just be like downloading like 7 or 8 packs, and then I'll just kind of skim through until I find something that kind of catches my ear and go from. But I play a lot of weddings, so it's like I'm not gonna break new records at wedding. You know, so it's kind of, I don't do a lot of club stuff.
Yeah, I feel you. So for my club stuff, if you guys want to know what I use, my club stuff for like my posh mixes and stuff, I really love Headliner Music Club. That's my favorite pool. And then I have Direct Music Service. I use that a lot for like the wedding remix songs and stuff like that. Yeah, they have a lot of like, Fuse is a great editor. He does a lot of like disco, like, you know, tracks where you can, that's where you can get like the Pink Pony Club that's a little more upbeat, or, you know, whatever those poppin' new songs are, you can get the like edited versions or whatever that are a little better for the dance floor. Let's see. Alex Miles, multicultural gigs are my favorite. Spanish music is mixable, good dance beat. Hell yeah, brother. Hell yeah. Have you ever heard Portuguese ballet music? Try going from English to that. It's not easy.
Never heard it.
Me neither.
Portuguese.
Yeah, and then as far as music management and things like that, I always have a set day. So Monday is my like organize everything for my stream. Tuesday is do the stream and hang out with my wife. Wednesday, do the stream. Thursday is my music day. So Thursday I go through my pools. I try to find the hot new stuff and then organize it in Serato. I use Serato as well. But again, like you said, the virtual DJ guys are trying to get me to switch, man. Like they're on my ass, you know, and I've been playing with it here in my off, you know, because it's our off season or whatever. And I'm liking it, dude. There's a lot of shit for weddings.
People say it's not bad, bro. I mean, I'm not saying, I've never like I said, that's when I got my start. When I first started DJing, I used virtual DJ, but then like I started hanging around with all these club guys and they made me feel like an idiot. So I switched to Serato and kind of never went back, you know, but I don't have no beef with virtual DJ. Like, I mean, I've been thinking about trying it because Serato isn't always the stablest.
It's just the features, man. It's crazy. Like Serato's been great to me. I have no complaints and I love how simple it is. I find that the one thing I don't like about virtual DJ, one, there's way too many tabs and too much shit going on. I like how simple Serato is, even though people complain about it, but I like how like minimalist it is, and it makes you DJ. That's what I like about it. Fucking virtual DJ will do everything for you, so you could just sit there and load songs and it'll do. And I'm like, I don't want it to do that shit for. That's why I'm here. I want to turn the knob and watch the crowd go, oh, be like, fuck yeah, that was me. You know? Yeah. So anyway, but it is awesome, dude. Like it has like a request now built into it, so they can send you requests onto your cell phone or onto the program. It's badass. It has like an edit thing, like an automatic AI editor, so you can edit dirty music where it'll take out the cuss words automatically. Like you don't even. I'm telling you, bro. Like it's crazy. Like yeah, I know. It's crazy. So anyway. I'm coming around. Maybe just for weddings. I'm thinking about using it, but I'm still scared because I'm so used to Serato. It's like, what sucks is when you're in the middle of DJing and you have that one thing you want to do in Serato, and like you're like, fuck, where is it? Like I can't, like a beat jump or something. It's like
that's my biggest thing is like moving. What scares me is having to move all my crates because I already have them like the way I like them, and then what I have to rebuild them in virtual DJ or I even thought about going to the algorithm DJ Pro or whatever, but. I just the whole crate thing kind of scares me from doing it.
Well, that's the thing. Nuno asked, "What do you think of algorithm DJ?" So same, it's a great program. You know, it looks great.
I use it on my iPad for my ceremonies.
Me too.
You know?
Me too.
So,
same thing.
I've been happy with it.
Yeah, same thing for me too. I use that and I use the eVerse 8, and you put the thing on the side. You got the microphones. It's perfect. It's perfect.
Yeah.
All right, guys, we got 2 more minutes. Everybody thank Nate Acosta once again for joining the stream and dropping all those bombs. What can I say, man? Thank you for joining, man. I would love to come up to Dallas one day and meet all you guys and, you know, and have a beer.
Let's do it.
That would be sick, man. I like I said, I've watched you forever and I looked up to you. I think, you know, like
I'll be in Houston in a couple weeks for a wedding, man. Maybe we go grab some lunch or something before my gig.
Hell yeah, man. I'll send you my number. Like hit me up for real. I know Danny would love to meet you too. Like he's a great guy. And man, that would be dope, man. That would be sick. So there we go, guys. That's what I'm saying. Start a podcast. Look what happens. You make connections. Boom. I got one of the best guys on YouTube out there living the dream, doing what he loves to do for a living. He has a beautiful family. Everybody, say thank you in the chat, man. One more time, Nate Acosta.
Man, thank you guys, bro. Appreciate y'all, man.
Yeah.
This is dope, man. I enjoyed it.
Thank you for all the gems you dropped here tonight, man. And yeah, we'll have to have you on again here in the future. If you ever got something to promote or something that, you know, hey, when you open up your new studio and all that stuff, man,
for sure.
hit me up, man. And maybe,
all that stuff.
yeah, we'll bring you back, man. So thanks again for coming. And all right, that was another great show, guys. And let me get back to my chat screen, man. Dude, what can I say, man? I just, you know, every Wednesday I come out here and I feel so lucky. I got amazing people in the chat watching the stream. I got amazing guests coming on here, dropping bombs, giving us knowledge. I don't know. I'm just thankful, man. Thank you, every one of you that comes every Wednesday night. Like I said, man, I love doing this. This is my favorite day of the week now. I used to not even care about Wednesdays. And now it's like, you know, it's fucking great, man. What can I say, man? I don't know what else to say. So, man, again, thank you guys for coming out here tonight. It's 9 o'clock. I got to go kiss my wife and I got to go tell my kids good night. So thank you guys again. Well, oh, by the way, sorry guys, next Wednesday, we're going to be on vacation. So there won't be a show. If there is a show by chance, we will be in California. And if I'm feeling crazy, I might just log on and do an impromptu stream just for the hell of it. But it won't be all produced like this, and it won't be any guest or whatever. It'll just be me talking shit. So if you guys want to be there for that, maybe, you know, make sure you subscribe, hit the bell, all that good stuff, man. I can't even speak anymore. My brain is fried. But again, I love all you guys. Thank you for coming every Wednesday night. We will see you not next week, maybe, but the following week. I got another amazing show lined up, some more good guests. So with that being said, MIGA, baby. What do you think, Nick? What do you think? MIGA! All right, I love you guys. We'll see you the